Gosh.
Are we live now?
No, we're not live.
No, I'm looking. I ain't want to.
I hit the go live button. Are we good now? Are we good? I think we're good. I see.
I'm looking.
It says end stream.
Okay, I'm looking. I'm waiting. I'll let you know on my end when we go live.
They were typing like predictions and shit still.
Yeah. Okay.
Time, and I was like,
okay, now we're live.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh
we're
man.
We're live.
Man.
Oh man.
Nigga he just said, "Oh wow."
Well.
What you mean? Oh wow. I mean, you can restart the
That's
scenario.
my fault for not triple checking and asking. Are we sure? Are we sure?
No, I was looking at it the whole time, but I'm like, okay, maybe my shit delayed.
I
refreshed it. I bought it on my phone, all that stuff, and I was like, okay, we ain't even talking about nothing for real anyway. So after this, I'm 100% just gonna be like, all right, bet.
Once I seen this was a bit, I had to really look, and I'm like,
hey, like,
wait. I seen the comment. Oh, I know Damo not gonna be late.
Yeah, I see all black pods, no Damo. I'm like, no Damo. Okay, yeah.
I'm like, all right, yeah.
I swear, chat. I hit the go live button 5 minutes ago, and it just was loading. I don't know.
Chat, when I tell you we were on time, we genuinely were on time. Like we were here.
We've been potted for the last 20 minutes.
I'm gonna say we really been. I don't know what to call this because I feel like this was nasty, but at the same time, I feel like we was potting. So,
nah.
Fuck it. Reset the stereo. Omar, go.
React.
This is disgusting.
Okay, look. So Damo, going to DreamCon, I'm gonna give you the business card to book the Turo from your phone. Can you take care of that?
I would genuinely want to know why, but yes, I could.
I was like, I'm not. I just need you to do it.
Yeah. Hey, if you need me to do it, I could do it.
Okay. Sage, I need you to book the Airbnb.
Okay, well, yeah. When you add the context of the card this time, yeah.
Oh, you thought I meant from your? No, I just
that's why the fuck am I paying for the B&B? I didn't fucking it was weird, but I was like, all right.
I'll give you the card. Yeah, I'll give you.
Okay, you give me the business card. It's same exact sentiment as Damo. I don't know why you're asking me to do this, but I mean, K.
Okay.
It's a fucking B&B.
Bsolz, I'm gonna give you the card to book the Turo. For the trip. Can you take care of that?
I can, but I can't put it under my name because I'm not driving. You got to be under one of the driver's names.
Damn.
I mean,
for the car?
Yeah, for the car. Because we're gonna get insurance. They're asking for my driver's license.
That's kind of crazy.
Wait.
Damn.
So, because you're not going to be driving the car, you wouldn't book it under your name?
That's crazy.
In case shit happens, I don't want to fuck shit up.
So you think Omar is insane then?
No, it's we're getting insurance. I don't think anyone's insane. Like we were gonna get insurance regardless of who booked it. So, just because I wear a seatbelt doesn't mean I think you're an insane driver.
I'm not saying that. I don't know what that means because if I know as a group we need a car, I wouldn't care whose name it's under. We need a car. I mean, if I'm going to be in that vehicle, okay, cool. That's why I say you must think Omar's insane because Omar booked the car for us in his name that he didn't even get in.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't have done it. Y'all can do whatever y'all want.
That's why
you must put it under my name.
That's why I think you must think Omar's insane then.
I don't think he's insane. I just wouldn't do it.
So we just have no car. We just had no car.
We just ain't got that truck.
No, we can have a car. It could just be under either Omar, Damo's name because
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Yeah, or you would have to drive.
Yeah. Okay. I don't want to do it for the same exact reasons. And I actually texted Damo and Sage before, and they said the same thing. So what are we gonna do?
Okay. I guess we're Ubering everywhere. I guess I don't know.
Ubering everywhere.
Well, we gotta travel somehow once we get there. So I don't know.
Wait. So if it came down to putting the car in your name or getting no car, we use Uber.
Yeah.
You know why this pissed me off earlier? And I came down from where I was. Because this is a real scenario. Bsolz did text me. I hadn't said that. I was like, that's crazy because it would just be my responsibility to do it. And I knew Damo and Sage wouldn't have no problem with it. I just knew though it
do what?
Would have no problem
be under my name.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew they wouldn't have no. But ultimately, like, if something did happen, if an accident happened, like we would have insurance. 1, 2, you could just add drivers to Turo. Like I don't even understand.
I didn't know you could do that. If you can add drivers, then yeah, I'll
I know
do it.
you're better at looking and asking questions than that. So that's why I was like, but even if you couldn't,
I'll do it after this if you can add drivers.
No. Even if you couldn't, though, the expectation would still be like
it was that person's fault.
The expectation would still be that, like, oh, Omar, just go ahead and put it in your name, or oh, Damo, just put it in your name, or oh, Sage, just put it in your name. But Bsolz, nah.
I don't do shit like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man.
I feel you.
Crazy? I think if it was the Airbnb, I would be fine with it. It's just the car specifically.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn. Yeah, that says something about y'all niggas, man, because I ain't even whipped in front of him before. That's crazy.
It's not an indictment on y'all. It wouldn't matter if it's y'all. Like it could be Bree. I don't care.
What?
Damn.
Wait, so if
you wouldn't book a car under your name if Bree was driving?
No.
Damn, nigga.
What?
I don't break rules. I'm sorry.
break rules?
Rule. You're not breaking any rules.
But that's what I'm saying. If we can add drivers, this is easy. I can do it.
You would break a rule. If I asked you to book the B&B, and you would book it, you said, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming because it's us 4 plus Tim, you would just book the 5 people.
Yeah.
If Cruz and Dre asked to stay with us, what would you say? No?
That's gonna be risky, but I just let me know who's coming beforehand. Then I'll add them on as fucking guests or whatever.
Again, you've already booked it. If Dre and Cruz said, "Hey, can we stay with y'all again like they did last time?" What would you say?
It's gonna be tricky. Let me see what I can do. Type
It's
shit.
tricky. It's a yes or a no.
I will see if I can add you on the Airbnb.
We can't add them. You can't add them.
I don't break rules. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna lie. This makes so much sense.
Crazy.
This makes sense now.
Based off of other discussions we've had on the spot, this is kind of expected, as Damo's kind of
it's not OD expect. For me, the driving one is not even breaking a rule. It's on some shit like, okay, it's just under your name, but someone else driving the shit. It's not like when something's under your name, it doesn't exclusively mean that you are the only one that is driving it. You're just responsible for it. So you're not breaking a rule if, let's say, the world's best driver is like the world's best driver is like, yo, can I drive your car? And he can drive the motherfucker. He's not breaking the rule. However, if he crashed it, you'd be responsible type shit. So it's just shocking to me.
But that's the thing, he don't want. He don't want the responsibility.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's just what I'm shocked by. Like, essentially, nobody, unless it's you, can be responsible for anything that happens.
I mean, if I didn't crash the car, why would I be responsible for it?
I'm just surprised by how much of a non-rule breaker you're doing right now.
The level
that's surprising to me, but it explains a lot. Now it makes, you know what? And it clicked to me. That soul food restaurant makes so much sense now.
Oh God! Now you're trying to get it off.
It makes sense. We sitting there. That man, hey man, did y'all order yet? His mom immediately went to, damn, we got a time limit for how long we can order. I don't want to break the rules. Y'all let him go. Let him go buy us. I'm breaking the rules by taking to him. It makes sense. It makes sense. Souls, let's just walk in here. Okay. Walk in here, Souls. I just can't do it.
Bsolz.
Yes.
Bsolz.
Thank you.
If you could go back in time though, he's the one breaking the rules. So what would you not do? Like, would you not be like, whoa, buddy, you're actually the wrong one here?
He's not the one breaking the rule. Bsolz is the one breaking the rule, so it's fine if other dude breaks the rule.
But Bsolz gonna stand on business now because now he's Superman. The only thing that matters is the rules.
You might as
well be a fairy, my nigga. Like the rules are the only thing that matters. You need a wand now. Follow the rules, and that's it. It's only the rules.
That's crazy, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. So okay, boom, you're back in time. Buddy it's no confusion. He is skipping the line. You letting him break the rule?
I just didn't know what he said. I don't.
Okay, now you do. He's just saying,
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know what the rules were at the restaurant. I didn't know.
So you just made up your own rules and was like, I'm gonna stick to these.
I was just like, I mean, I'm not in no rush. You can.
Let me say this, and so when Bsolz, when Bsolz cut me is crazy.
I can wait my turn.
So when Bsolz texted me that, I everybody up here, if you text me, my phone is in my hand. if you get a text back even 2 minutes later, I genuinely am doing something. So for the most part, I'm gonna text back extremely fast. It's gonna be a thumbs up. It's gonna be something. I must be sleeping. Maybe even sleep can't stop me. I did not respond after he said, I just don't feel comfortable booking the car.
I don't feel comfortable. I'm sorry, man. I had to let you know.
Well, okay, at least he said it like that instead of a hard stop. No, it's not. It's against the rules. If he had said no, it's against the rules.
Well, first I asked, yo, why can't you book it? Like, what's the like? Why can't? And he's like, just do it. Just do it.
I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I have a problem with that as well. But let me read you what Bsolz said.
Yeah. Well, what's the direct quote?
He said, also, I don't feel. We were talking about something else first. Also, I don't feel comfortable booking the car under my name, boss. Sorry if I'm being difficult. I said, Bsolz, why?
I'm sorry if I'm being difficult.
He said, because if we get into an accident or something and then it gets out that the driver isn't who's on file, it's just going to be a whole mess.
Yeah, it's going to be a whole mess.
How messy would it be? Yo.
Oh, mind you, before that, he said, this is where he said that. Do I got to do it under mine? Because we were talking about putting it under his name. He said, because look, he starts to, and this is the thing that really pisses me off. He starts to do the booking. I get a text message. Turo, here's your code. Me, what are you doing? You needed to go to your phone. Do I got to do it under mine? I hate breaking rules. I hate breaking rules.
I hate breaking rules.
That's kind of wicked. That's kind of
wicked. Every amount of empathy I had, I was like, right out the window.
Yeah, he's just on some shit like he tiptoeing and he just genuinely uncomfortable. Fine, cool. And I hate breaking the rules.
That's why I was uncomfortable.
Do I have to?
Do I
hate breaking rules?
UGHHH. Do I have to?
And I know him. So I know exactly how he said it.
He said,
I hate breaking the rules. Like, all right, bro.
So as long as everybody else is quote unquote breaking the rules, as long as everybody else is doing it and it's not in your name, you're perfectly fine with any of that stuff. I
mean, if you're fine with breaking the rules, that's on you. Just don't involve me in it.
He's the large Sprite.
No. It has to be involving you.
He's the large Sprite, large fry away. That's what I'm learning.
You were in the house when we broke the rules. You were in the car when we broke the rules. You've been breaking the rules with us the entire time. You were gonna let Dre or Cruz, Dre, go into the bar without his ID. You were gonna break the rules. You are a rule breaker. Now I don't know if that makes us bad influences. And let me say this: even the concept of like why, I'm not gonna lie, that's a little crazy. Now, there's two levels of why. I believe there's a why that's like, all right, man, what's going on in your life, man? You going crazy over here? What's going on? But there's also a detective ass why, and that asking that shit like that, if you book and then ask why, I'm gonna be like, all right, cool, I'll tell you. Asking why before book the shit. What?
Why can't you do it? That's just, I don't know.
Hey,
I feel like all of this would have been avoided.
I tell you what.
Because you were going to be driving anyways.
No. I tell you what. We'll get it booked and we'll put down all the riders. You take an Uber wherever you go. You and Tim. Take an Uber. Since that was the plan, right?
Now that's crazy.
That was the plan.
That was the plan. It's crazy.
That's wicked.
The nigga said that
if
was
we
the
didn't
plan.
get a car.
Wait, you be fine with that?
No, I'm saying if we didn't get a car, that's what we would have to do. We don't have a car.
I promise you, it got booked. Somebody got booked.
It's gonna get booked. I know Don Moore say he's gonna get it booked. I got another way to get it booked. It's gonna get booked. That's crazy, brother.
Ubering everywhere? That's so inconvenient.
I could Uber. I could do that for a day.
I wouldn't want to, but again, if we don't have a car,
fuck a day.
I gotta do.
I can do it for a stop.
Most, man.
I can do okay. We got to go this place, and we all about to be drinking. Cool. Let's take an Uber there, Uber back.
Yeah,
that's as much as I'm doing on a weekend trip. Other than that, nigga, I need a car. I need to be able to dictate when I come and leave.
Mind you, he said when if we didn't have a car, he is literally the holdup about having a car or not having a car. But I got you. I
was booking it. I was just trying to book it under your name.
Damn.
I see some.
I was actually trying to book it for you, for real. I was trying to save you time. All right, Omar wants me to book it. Just give me your information. I'll book it since you're gonna be driving.
What's your address, gang?
Yeah.
Send me the front and
it
back
kind
of
of
your driver's
seemed
license.
inefficient in my head when I was doing it. And I'm like, all right,
CVC?
well, what's the code?
Yeah,
Yeah.
send me your social too and all that shit. All right, ladies and gentlemen,
He's on fire.
that was insane. I thought it was the craziest thing ever. Now I know the order of things. Okay, welcome back to another episode of the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast, the only podcast where we do things differently every single time. Listen, for all you Sage and Damos are low, how does it sound now? How does it sound now?
God.
Was there a lot of those comments?
Yeah, you know, it's always like one or two. I be hearing it though, you know, so I just don't. Listen, man, I got the guys here with me. Bsolz, how you doing today?
Fuck.
Doing good, man. Didn't break no rules. I'm good. Feel content. Feel safe.
Still got the crown.
Good.
Sage, how you doing today?
You know what? I'm not even going to add any more bad karma adding on to the Fairly Odd Parents jokes because I'm praying shit continues to go right. I'm getting lucky, trying to get luckier. No, it's not with the women's. And this time, that's not a bad thing, man. I'm trying to lock up something fantastic for the TSO verse, man.
Woman streamer? I'm sorry.
Well,
Now.
I ain't ran into no women on the timeline for you, but I was gonna ask you, are you opposed to milk?
Opposed? No, but like I'm not.
Wow.
Like it's no thing I'm like marrying. It's no thing I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So I'd be trolling.
I promise you, I was talking about collab streams. I promise you. I promise you.
I mean,
There
the
go
other
Mr.
times you
Flaming
haven't
hetero
been.
over here, man. We talking about content, buddy.
Hetero about that.
Content, man.
It's
Dang.
about a stream. I don't give a fuck with it.
Okay.
It's about the content.
Dama, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. I can't wait to break some rules at DreamCon now. Now I'm gonna make it my goal to break at least 5 rules a day, and I'm gonna make sure someone is with me when we do it because I want to see how uncomfortable they get.
Didn't this
breaking
nigga
rules.
go into Family Feud with us?
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not initiating, but if I can slide through, I'll slide through.
Whoa.
This nigga
No. Wait.
I'm not an initiator. I'm not a playmaker. I'm not a play initiator. That's all I'm saying.
One thing. Hold on. One thing. I'm gonna bring this up and Sage, please correct me if I'm wrong. We go in the Family Feud. We sit in the back. We have hella far seats. We are back there chilling. We look. Is that Dre on stage?
Yes.
Dre, how you get up there? We go up. Dre, how you get up there? Oh, I just told her. So said, all you gotta do is, watch the finesse. Souls went up to the lady. Yeah, Let's Keep It a Buck. We are medium.
I didn't say that.
You
We're
literally
medium.
on your phone.
That it was Dre. It was Dre that initiated the play. They asked for proof. I could pull a proof. That's easy.
That's breaking the rules.
That nigga broke the rules.
I don't
That
initiate
nigga
plays,
broke the
bro.
rules.
That's my rule. I just don't initiate the rule
First
breaking.
of all, yes, you were. You initiated the play and finished the play.
did.
You pulled a full Gilmore Arenas 145.
Dre was already there. What are you talking about?
If we
What
really
are
want
you
to go
talking
there,
about?
if we really want to go there, how we even get in the fucking building?
Thanks. We standing in
I
line.
would have been.
No.
This is the type of
He's
person I
standing
am.
in
I'm telling
line.
you, this is the type of person I would have been in line. I would have been in line. I can't cut this shit.
In line. We're sitting in line, hot as hell. We look over, niggas sneak in. Bsolz nudge me. Hey, big bro, you see that?
Yeah,
I'm like,
Bsolz alarmed. Yeah,
I'm like,
literally,
what?
Chat on everything.
I'm like,
Bsolz alarmed
yeah,
me and
that's
Dama that niggas
crazy.
are sneaking in. Now I'll give Souls this.
But
I
again,
definitely was the
someone
motherfucker-
initiated
I
the
definitely
play, so
was the
let's go.
motherfucker that
We in a
said-
crowd now. They won't notice us.
I'll give him this. I 1,000,000% was the motherfucker that said, "Oh, y'all bugging," and walked there. Absolutely, that was me.
See?
But Bsolz is the one that was like, Yo, they're sneaking in there, yo. Yo, they're sneaking in there. Like,
We just sitting there. We're not even looking at the door. All of us is turned this way. That nigga nudge me. Hey, big bro, look. Hey, you see the door?
Hey, big nudge.
Adding
Damo.
the big bro.
Big
He
nudge.
added the big bro.
man.
Niggas
Man.
say, Damo,
Hey, you
please,
see that? You see that?
please
I'm
initiate.
like, damn. All right. Sage take off for the door. I grab the bitch. I'm like, hey, guess who's the first one in? Bsolz.
No cap. How he
Y'all
walked in first?
are just lying.
On everything, how he walked in
Y'all are
first.
just lying.
I'm
Oh
over here
my
getting patted down and
God.
shit. Bsolz is inside on his phone. How the hell? How you do that?
Listen, man. If you knew this, you
Drake and
understood
Vouch
this.
All-Star Weekend. I was like this too, man. Yeah.
Oh, I know you. I know you
Oh,
pissed
I'd
Dre
have
off
been
because
pissed.
Dre
I ain't
Dre
gonna
don't
lie.
give a damn about
Yeah.
no line, no line. No
Yeah, I was talking to
security.
Dre. I was talking to Dre after. I'm like, Dre, my bad if I held you back tonight.
And you probably did.
And I did. And I did.
You probably did.
Yeah. I'd have. Hell no. I'm all the way out of
Oh,
there.
that's right. And let me say this: Dre gonna get there. I don't know if y'all. Hey, look, y'all.
Oh, yeah,
gotta
no,
look at
Dre's
Dre's
underrated.
story.
Dre is going to get to the event.
Yeah.
Dre
For sure.
gonna keep a job just solely for that. You see pictures and Dre up there on Gil's Arena. It's like, what the fuck? You live in Chicago. Listen, if you're new to this, you want to be true to this, make sure that join button, make sure that like button, make sure that hit that subscribe button. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. If you're an audio listener, please leave a 5-star review. We need more 5-star reviews. Bsolz, do you have a 5-star review?
Yeah, this is from Chris. I appreciate y'all doing what y'all do. I started listening from watching Souls and Sage and ended up liking everyone for different reasons. I'm wishing all of you the best. One day I'll be up in the stream as a Hall of Fame member to tell y'all that in person too. One love.
Okay. Those 5-star reviews really go a long way. The likes on the stream really go a long way. And last but certainly not least, the thing that supports us the most and goes the longest away is the super chats.
He's on fire.
Shouts out to Carlos Reyes says for $5. So now that Omar got called, and can we say pincel? I don't know if you can say it on YouTube for real.
I don't know.
So now that Omar got called the pincel, are y'all that pod now? We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in 2 seconds. We can start with that. Chopper Stands.
He's on fire.
Says for $10, finally not working on stream day. Man, this is a super chat. P.S. Cavs and 5, nigga.
Shout out Donovan Mitchell, best shooting guard in the world.
Against the Knicks, definitely.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. He heard us talk about him and Devin Booker and shit, and that nigga got pissed.
Nigga said, "Let me show y'all something real quick."
That nigga got visibly sick to his stomach.
T-Mac. Watch this.
And then who was it? It was probably me. Michael
Oh, the
Ray.
turn conversation?
Oh, hell nah. Yeah.
What turn he took? He's all niggas think I'm Paul Pierce. All right, bet.
Fuck. Shouts out to Ramses 21 for $19.99.
He's on fire.
Says, I'm frustrated if you go on vacay like Rome, Milan, etc. with your sigoth and she want days to herself, like 40% of the trip because it's her personality. Am I tripping to just have separate vacays and meet in the middle? She crazy.
I'll do one better. You just take the vacay. Leave that bitch at home. There you
I don't
go.
even know the reference.
I think so apparently he took either he took a vacation or someone took a vacation with their significant other, and at least 40% of the time they wanted their own. Yeah, Sego significant other.
I'm frustrated if you go on vacay like Rome, comma Milan, comma etc.
Yeah,
with your sigo significant other.
Sigoth.
And yeah, that's what it says. And then she wants days to herself, like 40% of the trip because it's her personality. That part I don't get. But
personality. Personally, she can eat a dick.
Days
Also,
to herself. She just staying
say,
in the hotel. Like, is that what she doing?
I don't know, but it doesn't matter.
She in the Rome streets.
Real men send their women on vacation. Okay, God, just let them be. Cheat at home. Okay, stay at home, cheat. Shouts out to Yim here for $1.99. Says Tom B won 7 rings and BHM. MLK didn't die for this. Okay, Tom Brady won 7 rings. And I don't know if it's the YouTube that's cutting this shit off that's making y'all type like this. But y'all know I can't read that shit. So shout out to them.
He's on fire.
Jonathan Israel
He's heating up.
for $9.99 says, y'all are really the best pod out there. Also, are y'all going to DreamCon or planning to?
We're planning to.
No, we're not.
I guess the plans got canceled now.
How about this?
Crazy.
We made the plans. They falling through rapidly every day.
Shout out to you, Ethical Dilemma. Thank you for the super chat.
Shouts out to Jay Clark for $9.99 says, here to hate on Sage and the Steelers. DK is 6'4", 230 pounds, and only caught 32% of his contested catches. Wasn't even the best wide receiver in Seattle. Massive overpay. I actually don't even think that's the conversation. Is DK going to Seattle? I mean,
yeah. DK in Pittsburgh. We got Slay too.
That's not what's important. That's not what's important.
Got Darius Slay too.
Yes, we just a bunch of lions.
That's not what's
Nigga,
important.
we got Zach Wilson, bro. What?
That's not what's important. I don't know. I saw this Apparently, y'all supposed to be picking up Aaron Rodgers.
Oh God, yeah. We're about to be the most uncoachable team in all of teams. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be the worst. I'll get into the DK discourse on TSL Sage on Twitch after this because I don't want to take up too much football yet. But long story less long. No, that's idiotic of you, my friend.
32% of contested catches. That's the ABA nerd shit. See, man, them niggas infect everything, don't they?
Damn. For context, George Pickens catches 57%. So he's just like all time better than fucking DK. Yeah, that's just fucking
Metcalf got some Coco Jones and. What
and DK got hurt, got replaced because JSN's again, niggas don't watch football.
Is that why he was on Fresh Prince? The Fresh Prince. Yeah. No, not Coco Jones. In the last season, DK was on the show. And I thought, oh, they just give him a shot. Is it because he's fucking Coco Jones? Is that how he got on the show? That's crazy.
No, because on Shannon Sharp, she said that, or Shannon asked about Donovan Mitchell. And so if Donovan Mitchell was also with Coco Jones, I'm not counting her pussy.
Well, she shot that down. She said he was like, it's not like that. Like she's not. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I'm like. Is that why DK was on the show? Because
the jury is still out on you, Coco Jones. Because I thought if Donovan Mitchell was with you and he's going crazy now, the jury's still out. Okay. Last couple ones. 199 for Dookey. When will the LKIB pod crew be in the TSO verse?
Whenever they want. I've done this like several times. But to be fair though, it's the same nigga that keeps spurring this conversation, and y'all keep antagonizing it just so he can continue spurring the conversation. Yes. Droopy will super chat it. Y'all will talk about it, and the cycle continues.
That's cool.
You can end it.
You dick! I invited you. You didn't show up.
It's not.
He's on fire. Oh yeah. Okay.
I invited everyone.
Okay.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
That guy for real since 499 to say, Sage, even with DK, y'all still going 9-8. Go Flock.
If it was just DK, well, first of all, we did better 9-8 last year. But in terms of winning a playoff game, we don't got a quarterback. I ain't doing that shit. And if we get Aaron Rodgers, you won't hear me.
Y'all have Aaron Rodgers.
I'm not boosting him up. He's 40. I'm not doing this shit.
Hey, y'all got a 40-year-old backup in Russell Wilson. Crazy. Wait, y'all still got Russell Wilson?
I'm not saying we win no damn playoff game. I'm going to just say we're going to be the funniest team in football. Tomlin's definitely going to lose his job because ain't nobody coaching that. And it'll be the funniest year in Steelers history. And we're gonna go like 11-6, 10-7.
Shouts out to Hot Watts for $9.99. I can't nobody serious eat. I'm sorry. I can't nobody serious that eat shit.
Type shit.
I guess.
Shouts out to Bryce Mason for gifting a sub. Shouts out to Bryce Mason for gifting another sub. Last two. Shouts out to Lol for $4.99.
He's on fire.
Saying, Omar, you had your chance to ask the 15 Hawks about their thoughts on the Thabo Syphilosha. The 15 Hawks about their thoughts. What? I'm sorry. Omar, you had your chance to ask the 15 Hawks about their thoughts on the Thabo situation. 520 just had a live pod in the A. Oh, for real? I don't know. What's it called? I know somebody that works with Jeff Teague on his day job as the coach of the high school. I might get that question off. I mean, asking about it ain't gonna do nothing. Police brutality, gang. I don't know. Last one. Shouts out to Roddy TV for $1.99 that says, can we get an LKIAB and Motown Noah collab?
Motown Noah.
That's not how you spell that. It's not me. I promise. That's not me.
I do hot takes in my community. It's just the internet. It's not even the keep it a buckers. It's everybody can't fucking type.
Let's keep the bucket Meowth. What?
Yeah, I'm like Motown. Oh, okay. Look,
I have an episode with him already.
We already had him on.
Yeah, we do have him.
And he's a member of the community for real. Shout out Noah, man.
Tight shit.
We ain't forget about you, buddy.
We got a lot to get into today. Let me press this button because we got to get into the ball. All right, this is definitely not on the sheet, but this came across my timeline. I thought we were rehashing this. Do y'all remember that time where Gabrielle Union was like, I got to go 50-50 with D-Wade just to show him?
I do remember that, yes.
Okay.
Damn it. I'm gonna I got the one-liner, man. You know I'm not tapped in, bro. Damn.
She was like, her and D-Wade got into an argument one time, and I guess it was about the house of money or whatever. She was like, I'm gonna show you. D Wade said, "This my house." She was like, "I'll show you my house. I'm about to put my money up. I'm about to try to compete with you." Mind you, D Wade is like an NBA player. I know it sounds crazy to say, but like, you know, it's Dwayne Wade. If y'all had to guess how much his career earnings are, like, what would y'all say it is? Over 100 million?
D Wade's career?
350? Oh, well, maybe.
Yeah,
Just NBA
275. 275.
Yeah.
Just NBA money, 275.
Oh yeah. If we're doing just NBA salary, I might go a bit lower, 260, but somewhere around there.
I'm on Basketball Reference now. I'm scrolling to the bottom as we speak.
You didn't get
might
the
not
late
be
contracts for real.
198 million.
198.
198.
That makes sense.
Because he didn't get that third max. That's
Yeah.
And that Miami Heat shit fucked them all up in that situation. So a smooth 200 million. Now, of course, that doesn't include endorsement deals, brand deals, all that stuff like that. Respectfully, Gabrielle Union is like high C, low B tier actress. Am I tripping?
Really?
I wouldn't know.
In the totality of things, I would say she's a B. I'll say she's a B.
B
High
minus
or low B? Yeah, I'm about to say.
I think she's
looking at what her
a
biggest
solid
roles
B.
are.
In terms of female, especially black female actresses, I think she's a B.
Well, she's never been a lead in anything significant, and I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I did see her in Bad Boys.
That's why I said she's a B. That's why I said That's why I think she's a B.
She wasn't a lead in Bad Boys too.
No, she wasn't a lead. Hell no, but she was in it. Remember, she was in it.
Yeah, she's always in it.
She in everything for real.
She's definitely not like an A tier actor. I don't even think that's A. It's cool.
Damn, I'm trying to think of when she. Okay, cool. Yeah, she's not. She's always in something though. I will give her that. She
wasn't the lead actress in that. Oh, you said movies. That might have been a show. Never mind.
I was looking at
BET
movies.
It might have been BT. I didn't know she was playing with herself in the office. I don't know what show that was, but yeah. That's all I remember from the show. I didn't watch it, but that's all I remember from the show.
I got to talk about acting. That's not even me not being tapped in. I just suck at watching like live television.
I agree. Okay, so she put her nuts on the table to D Wade. I was like last year. She took her nuts off the table.
Uh-oh.
Took them off the table here.
50 or bust, right? And I meant that financially, spiritually, emotionally. And there's just a lot of days that I have 10% and I need him to be 90. There's days I don't have shit and I need him to be 100. It's a trauma response. And 50-50 is I'm not going to be vulnerable enough to trust you with 100% of anything, not my heart, not my cash. And when I started to really address that, and I was like, do you want to pay whole mortgage? I thought I was about to die. I had such anxiety. Like I was crying, I was shaking. And he was like, you insisted on that. He's like, I thought it made you feel better. I'm like, it did. And right now I want to take it back. Now it sounds crazy to be like, you, Mr. NBA superstar who made a bazillion more amount of money than I do, can pay the mortgage, because I hate the feeling of releasing that to someone. And you release that to someone, chaos can happen. And it's brought us closer, because he knows it's not about whether he can afford it. It's being vulnerable enough to be open enough to know that I'm okay. I'm okay as his wife. He's okay as my husband. I'm okay in this family. I'm okay in this home. I deserve it. And so I'm trying to expand my heart, expand all of the notions of what vulnerability can look like as you heal, as you...
Damo is the funniest one.
I'm a little...
It just made me so sick when women come to these conclusions so far after you. We could have just did this. Like this, we knew this already. D Wade, yeah, I thought it made you feel better. That's how I know that nigga was so confused. Make me sick. Jesus Christ. We didn't have to go through all that a year you struggling to try to pay this fucking $200,000 fucking dollar mortgage a month. When was the last movie y'all seen her in? Exactly. It don't matter. Like what the fuck? I know you were living off fucking commission checks from old movies from the 90s. You was over there struggling to be 50-50. D-Wade is over there. We can stop anytime. No, this your house, right? All right. Yeah, you're right. It's our house now. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's almost like it's no concrete answer, Twitter. You know, at the end of the day, just fucking love each other and do what makes each other happy. It's not that hard, bro. The nigga Dwayne Wade sitting there like, I mean, yeah, I make a lot of money, so a pretty big fucking house. Yeah, I'm not expecting you to go literally half on what I got going on. However, if you want to do that, if that's going to make you happy, fine, fuck it. Doesn't matter to me. I know we love each other, but this is like the boring thing that doesn't make the shorts, doesn't make the TikToks, doesn't go viral, because the answer is just stop being assholes and stop stressing yourself out, in her case, for, I guess, a Twitter topic.
Aren't they married?
Yes.
Yeah. You gotta stop saying trauma response too.
And they 40.
Y'all gotta stop saying certain things. Trauma response is not the answer.
You over there shaking and crying to tell that man, hey, Mr. NBA superstar, you can go back to pay. Shaking and crying, dramatic for what? Oh my God.
Throwing up.
Oh, got a joint account or anything?
I was on a spiritual journey. Back to telling him he can pay everything? Are you serious?
Apparently what it was they had a house in a specific area that was picked out. D-Wade picked out the house, whatever. They were gonna move in. Had a house picked out. It was a cool, nice, budgeted house. Because they talked about this. Like they were very vocal about this for the minute now. D-Wade went on like all the NBA podcasts and he talked about it too. Because it was a big deal. And so they had a house picked out, and then she was like, how much is that house? 100 million? Make it 2. Make it 2. I got you. You come with your 100, I come with my 100. Okay, D-Wade had 100 cash. She had maybe like she probably had like 78 projected. And then she just said, if I just take a couple more deals, I can get to 100. And then the couple more deals probably didn't never come through.
Why can't women ever let men cook? This is crazy.
What?
Oh shit, misogyny.
Let D-Wade cook, man. He been cooking the league for, decades. He can cook off the court too.
I'm just surprised like that this actually like affected somebody in real life, because usually the main thing that I be saying is like, yo, in real life these things don't exist, or like not that much. But she was like literally stressing out to keep up like the 50-50 standard at the most literal term. That's kind of crazy.
It's because she's bored. It's different. Celebrities actually, ironically, a lot of these internet topics that us normal folk be speaking on, and realistically it doesn't affect us in real life. Celebrities, it actually affect them because they be so bored. They live real life like the internet. Like their whole personalities are wrapped up in their persona, which the internet's a bunch of personas anyway, but they're real life personas. So the way niggas see themselves on the internet is how celebrities see themselves for real. So she really felt that. We standing on business 50-50. And then you were shaking and crying. Them days you didn't even have 10%, which is crazy. One got hey, Batman wouldn't have got that out of me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wasn't gonna say that, but I'm glad they're happy though.
Yeah, and I'm glad it didn't lead to divorce. So I guess that's the.
At least she ain't asked Ziri for the money. That'd be crazy. Or which one is it? Zari? No, Ziri's LeBron's daughter.
I was gonna say Shiloh.
You said Shiloh.
I did. If we talk about, I know Kyan, I know Shador. Apparently, I know Shiloh. Dion got another son though. I definitely don't know who that is. I know
Junior.
I know Zaire.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's the businessman of the family.
I only know Zaire's name. I can't for the life of me. Zaya.
That's what I said. Ziri. Zaya. That's what it is.
And honestly, no, that's what they said. We're gonna put Zaya. Like Gabrielle, you can put Zaya in opportunities and say, all right, just 3%. Just pass me that. Because I need to come up with the 50-50.
That's why she was so accepting, boy. She was trying to get every brand deal, boy. What?
I need to come up with the 50-50.
Vogue emailed you? Hold on. All right.
Oh shit.
She be looking forward to June. How users look forward to December, boy. She be waiting.
Oh,
she be waiting for June to pop out.
That would be so crazy if she used her stepkids for money like that. And people be saying, never mind. Okay. So this weekend, the beef continued. Did anybody see this? No,
I seen it. And
mind you, I think that this is.
I know what you're talking about.
Probably more Sage's fault than anything.
What?
I'm telling you, it was the TSO community.
What did y'all do, man?
We found out who the outers were from these different situations and stuff like that.
TSO got snitches.
Definitely TSO.
It's Dwayne.
Yeah, no questions, comments, concerns asked. It is 1,000% TSO. I tried to go on her page. Is it Tuesday or something like that?
Let's see what's going on.
TSO niggas do
yeah,
they're a mixed breed, man. Some of them niggas is really cool.
No, some of them niggas. Oh, we have already discussed that in the TSO verse. Some of them niggas. I don't know.
Okay,
I think
Shout out TSO Cobra.
Yo, stop, bro. You're a dick. You're
All right,
weird.
All right, I just made sure.
You're
All
a
right.
weirdo, nigga. I forgot about that.
So
Damn.
this is friend of the show, Miss B Nasty.
Damn.
Oh well, this is our conversation about Miss B Nasty. This is our conversation about Miss B Nasty about using her name correctly and stuff.
You should have
like
made that. You should have been smarter about the decisions you made before getting into this industry. If you didn't want people to.
If you saw that last episode, it was about she announced that she was spotted out in Virginia. She announced it. She said that she didn't want her son hearing her stage name out in public. Cool.
Okay.
She says Omar is I don't know why she started out fucking. Omar is a fucking pencil loser who doesn't respect women. I don't care what he calls me because I'd spit on him anyways. Shout out to the dude with the baby in some sense. And then my response, I responded on Instagram and she says, talking about me, then cry when I respond is bitch like. That's why that beard don't connect. Mama should have swallowed him.
Oh.
Look at Halle.
Biggest instigator. Biggest instigator.
Halle's crazy.
It worked. This will be the second time that we got cooked by Miss B Nasty.
I don't know who we is.
I'm not gonna lie, and hey man, it's not we. I'm not gonna lie. That's a.
She said specific name. She said name, nigga.
She made it very clear who she's talking about, bro. This is a 1v1. Floor is yours, but this.
You think she watches your other content off of those comments?
No, people just send her stuff. People, I'm being so serious. People in Sage's community send Miss B Nasty tweets.
Okay.
Why do you know in Sage's community
what
specifically?
Why is it me?
First of all, remember when I think it was Damo that you asked about some of the people or whatever on the pod or whatever. First of all, let's be clear.
Oh, so he's just taking shots at niggas.
No,
Never mind. We're good.
First of all,
we're good.
Let's start here. Women who are into anime are also gooners. Okay, that's step number one.
Okay.
And that crossover into the OF ties and let me take some Masigo tentacles and do with it and all that stuff. That's all connected. We cannot act like that's not all connected. It's very much connected.
Have the groundwork. Okay, go ahead.
So when Damo tweeted out something and the woman was like, yeah, I rock with Bsolz. And then she said something like, oh yeah, I fucking love Sage. And then,
that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, where do we see that?
And then that person was like, Damo was like,
I said Damo and Sage is cool. No, Damo and Sage is also, they would never, right? Because he was like, oh, Bsolz would never. I was like, so Damo and Sage would never too, right? Right? Sage is cool. Damo, you suspect though. I'm like, dirty bitch. I'm sorry. I said, what? Excuse me? What do you mean I'm suspect? What you mean? Where I'm from, that come with like, that's allegations. What you mean I'm suspect? Didn't get nothing back.
So what the fuck this got to do with my community?
Your community is full of gooners, gang. I don't know what to tell you.
Nothing that he just connected. Look, man. Hey, look. I get it. In the bloodline rules match, anything goes. Anyone can interfere. This is sounding like an ISO. You trying to shoot us? We just calling the match. All we're doing is aligning you all in the ring, and we giving the 3 count, ringing the bell, raising the winner's hand. We ain't doing nothing.
Does she follow any one of us for real?
I checked. Nah.
That's
because I was like,
this nigga's a capper.
Yeah, who you talking
who's
about?
capping?
Who you talking about?
No, I checked. I look.
follow?
No. I looked to see if she follows Bsolz. So if she do follow Sage, I didn't see that. I was specifically looking to see if she follows Bsolz.
Nigga, she follows you.
Who is she?
Miss B Nasty.
No, he's not talking
not
about
Miss B Nasty.
No, he's
No.
not talking about Miss B Nasty. He's talking about old girl that said Bsolz will never.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, Miss B Nasty that's following me now. Yeah, she do. She follows me. But no.
Followed by Dre and Wordu.
You know they're
Yeah,
nasty.
I don't even know who y'all talking about, so I'm assuming she don't follow me.
And mind you,
But she don't follow none of us though.
Let's be clear. The Gooners do not follow either me or Damo. They don't. The Gooners are tapped into Sage's community. The Gooners are tapped into Bsolz.
They don't follow me though.
That doesn't mean they're not tapped.
More of them are familiar with you, gang. I ain't gonna lie. More of them are familiar with you.
Sage, I promise you, they don't just know your name. These people that get naked, because mind you, the person that we're talking about is also an OnlyFans model. They don't just know your name. They know you because they're tapped into your content, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just letting you know.
With it. I don't like that we have anything to do with it.
Oh, your community, stop snitching, nigga.
Stop snitching. Tell your staff to stop snitching. That's a crazy clip. That's a crazy fucking clip. So yeah, you gonna tell your staff, you gonna tell your mods to stop snitching on you.
Listen, I'm not opposed.
Ain't it our staff? See, that's the problem.
No, not you. Oh, not you.
That's crazy. Yeah, that was crazy, and that's not your line.
Yeah, not Mr. Not Mr. Won't book a car. This is not. Today is not the day. No, I'll say this. Like I said, I like some of the Miss B Nasty content. She's not my cup of tea, but I like some of the Miss B Nasty content. I actually had no problem with what she said. Look, you defended yourself. This won't be our last time. I think we should, have a conversation to get to a middle ground. I know she probably don't give no types of fucks. She's literally the Pinky of our era. It's the defenders that kill me. Some of the defenders just say the most outlandish shit in the world. And there's one.
Do you see his background? Hey, Miss Nasty. He definitely don't get you pussy, right? I'm like, God damn. Where do these niggas crawl out from?
Niggas sound like Porky Pig.
That's bro. If you read their comments, I swear to God, bro. If you read their comments, that's the only voice I can hear with some, like 75% of them. It's either that or a nigga trying to be super cool. Yeah, Miss B. You right. He ain't got no bitches. God damn, man.
Well, you got it. They always finish it with "I love you." Wow. Okay, that's just.
You're right, mistress. Damn, what the fuck?
I don't have no problem. Like I think grilling is cool. It has to have like an ounce of truth in it. So especially when they like, oh, you don't get no bitches. I'm engaged. Like that shit don't matter to me. The beer connect, like I know when people say connect, they really mean down here. This is what they talk about. So I get some kudos there. You got me. That does not negate anything that I said. These people are the people that really like burn my bacon. Jane Faye, of course, a good baddie. Come on now. Why dudes so desperate to be weird in public and around kids? Why dudes so desperate to be weird in public and around kids? Why dudes so desperate to be weird in public? All
right, Dr. Omar.
Because then I was like, this statement in defense to Miss B Nasty, who does sexual acts outside, is crazy as fuck. Like in public, around kids, like that shit is the most. And then niggas went to, well, this is. Can we do something in defense? That shit is crazy. Then niggas was like, well, she's clearly talking about when she's with her child around other children. I was like, I'm pretty sure she's not talking about at the playground, gang, but okay. So then, hopefully there's not a dick. This quote tweet, how do you know she's in public for real? You do know a lot of the scenes are ... You know what? Never mind. You niggas stupid. I promise you there were so many people defending the fact that she does not do public scenes.
Where does she do the scenes?
They're staged, so she rents a car wash. She rents out the whole car wash. And then she goes through the car wash for the 2-minute or 10-minute bid or whatever. She changes her clothes and re-squirts on the dashboard. You know what I'm saying? She does those things. Or even when she like does her, because this is what I was like, she does her Titty Tuesdays literally actively driving. But that's just like Hollywood. So the background is just going by. That's what they're trying to say.
Okay.
Fucking hate the internet. I hate the internet.
I thought it was dope that she didn't take offense to me talking about her squirting on cantaloupe. She knows what she do for work.
You just
listen, man.
To get that off.
Bro, I watched the clip and she was like, shout out to the dude with the baby. I'm like, damn, what did I say? hey man, let her squirt on that cantaloupe. I was like, damn, she hey, you know your job. Fuck we talking about? Squirting on cantaloupe.
I'm surprised ain't nobody go for my dumb ass making facial expressions looking stupid as shit.
Nah.
I'm surprised
It's because
nobody go.
it's because it's previous beef. It's previous beef. So she was really like, I felt it felt like she was waiting for this to happen. She was like, wait till I see this nigga again.
No
in
way
any
she
capacity.
remembers the other beef though, for real. I know she doesn't.
She does.
My business.
I know she does. She still knows you blocked. She knows. Like
Oh, that is true.
she knows you're blocked. Yeah, like so that's why she didn't. She couldn't have just naturally seen it. She ended up seeing it through the Let's Keep It a Buck thing, then clicked and was like, this is the same thing I got blocked, put 2 and 2 together. Oh yeah, let's get this one off now. Omar is a fucking damn. All right.
Before we move on, Brett, I just want to say, you cool people, gang. I don't know you. You don't know me. We keep fighting on the internet. We don't have to though. We don't have to. God.
It was one interesting thing she said. She said her son knows her stage name, but it might not, like other kids may not know her stage name. So for the safety of them and for her privacy from the other kids, not just her son, because apparently her son knows.
Again, I get that. All scenarios aren't you in public with your kid around other kids. 1, 2. Dog, if I see, is Denzel Washington's real name Denzel Washington? If I see, and somebody brought this up, like, yo, would you call an actress would you call an actor by their stage name if you seen them in public? I thought to myself, yeah.
What is her stage name?
Her stage name is Miss B Nasty.
No, I'm talking about like an actor. Like you talking about Iron Man?
Stage name?
Wait, ain't that Iron Man? Like that type of shit?
Yeah, if you didn't know, because I personally don't know. Like, I know a good bit of actors' names, but dog, if I know you from somewhere and I don't know your name, oh shit, that's Childish Gambino. Oh shit, that's Earn.
Michael Scott type shit.
Yeah, that's Michael Scott.
I feel like I feel like it would have been a better example to use like rappers with stage names, because those are pretty more like evident. Like if Robert Downey Jr. is a stage name, that's crazy. I don't know what to do with that. Nicolas Cage is my stage name. My name's actually Gregory. All right, bro. Like that's wild. But
It is real though. It is Cage.
you gonna call Travis Scott or his actual name?
But if
I
you
know
don't
Sage wouldn't
their-
call him at all, but
if you don't know their name, Damo, you would call them by what you know them as.
yeah, their stage name.
Come on.
But I don't know. Would as obsessed as some of her fans be, I feel like it's pretty evident that her name is BRITNEE. I don't know.
Wouldn't Miss B still be her stage name? She just has a problem with the nasty part, you know?
I guess.
Yes, Bsolz, yes. I'm trying to
Don't call her
distance
nasty.
myself from.
You think she gonna cuss you out, call her Miss B? Hey, motherfucker, that's too close. You think?
No, she said Miss B was fine. She said Miss B was cool. Miss B was cool.
Okay. Just don't get nasty.
Okay. This is apparently in Sage's neck of the woods, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Uh-oh. Okay. What the fuck?
Oh my God.
For those that can't see this, we are
Crazy.
looking at the track meet that is in Virginia, where one of the track runners got overtaken and then literally bashed the baton into the girl's skull. Now she's come out and spoke on it.
By myself, I'm just a person by myself. Nobody's gonna believe me because I can admit from the video it does look purposeful, but I know my intentions and I would never hit somebody on purpose. I'm just.
We're gonna watch the whole thing, but I just wanted to
Okay.
of course, say react. Was it
That
intentional?
one lone ass tear. Get the fuck out of here, that bitch ass tear.
You
hit her.
Laughing at nobody crying. I'm in shock, man. I didn't expect this shit.
I'm
Can I see it
disgusted
again?
because she crying.
I'll show you the
I'll show you
the longer I'll show you the longer version of the video.
Trying to make me feel something for you, bitch. You just hit her with a baton. You can't even accidentally do that.
Oh hell no!
How the hell?
That's like Ron Artest's elbow.
Okay,
Ron
yeah, I'm
Artest
about to
was
say
like, I didn't mean that shit.
The floor is Ron Artest's elbow because what she was doing, she was like him. I don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? I minimally ran track, like not enough to even have a OD standpoint. I went to 2 meets in my life. That's not enough. But
as a person that ran track back in the day,
I ran 2 meets in my life.
I did more than 2 meets. I was on the track team, distance and field events. Yeah, that was purposeful. There's no way.
Yeah, I ain't seen. I was going to get there. I was like, as the nigga that did the 400 shit and the 800 shit before, I ain't done the elbow locked and loaded motion. You feel me? I ain't done those. Don't get me wrong. And there's been a couple of strides where like, fuck, well, my arm just is on autopilot. But I ain't done. Yeah, maybe she lost feeling in her arm or some shit.
It actually is worse than you think, because I you know, you laugh at it at first or whatever, but it is worse than we think. So this is the news story that came out. They're gonna sit down with the young woman who did get hit.
I'm very competitive, so I like racing against people or like winning a title and stuff like that.
Already in the Class 3 state finals at LU, Tucker set a new meet record in the 55-meter dash. Now things were looking good for the Bees Junior in the 4x200. Her mother, Tamara Tucker, had a front row seat to the action.
We're used to watching her just pick up where there's any slack. So as she was coming through the curve, I was like, I'll tell my husband, I said, she's doing what she do. She's just going to be all right. They're going to get back where they need to be.
So on the back curve, I had kind of got cut off when I tried to pass it the first time. So I let her go ahead. So I knew like when I got fully on the curve that I was just going to have to push through and pass her.
Then out of turn 4, a strike with the metal baton to Tucker's head sends her reeling. Officials immediately disqualified the team from Icy Norcom, but the damage was done.
I still can't believe it. I'm still in shock. Like everyone's texting me, checking up on me, and I appreciate that. But like, I'm still trying to take it all in. I can't believe it happened.
Tucker's now dealing with the effects of a concussion and a possible skull fracture. Now all the Tuckers want is an apology.
Skull fracture.
An apology.
Nobody's gonna believe me because.
Oh yeah, that's her. Cruz said that he's about to send in a she apologized. She spoke out again, I think. But yeah, a skull fracture. I'm sorry. That's not...
I mean, it does. Consequence doesn't change intention, but the Kira, I never said that. You're still like 80% Kira gang. I'm sorry. It just looked like maybe you didn't mean to be evil today, but yeah, dog, that shit that looked like a swing. I ain't gonna lie. If I had to choose,
yeah, if we had to choose, swing intentional or not intentional, Damo?
Super intentional.
Okay, intentional or non-intentional? Intentional, Bsolz.
Intentional.
Yeah, I'm like 85-15. I don't. Maybe she had a spasm. I don't know.
Oh, okay. The crying one, I think, is the one that we were talking about. Yeah, she's going to fucking jail.
Damn, she fractured Shawty's skull though. That is crazy.
Yeah.
And then tried to do the fake try to play it off like she wasn't swinging at her, so she started swiping at the air, and she was trying to gather. Like, you dirty bitch. Oh my God. Yeah. And all they wanted is an apology? Sue. I want your scholarship.
Shawty ain't even go to the cams and say you did it on purpose. She just said what's like what doesn't need to be said. You know what I'm saying?
This her whole response, not that 12-second shit. Here we go.
It was the state meet.
We know that. Stop playing.
It happened on Tuesday. The state meet was on Monday and Tuesday. I received the baton. I second leg merges, so when I was merging, I was like, okay, I'm doing good. I only see one person. Eventually, like after a couple times hitting her my baton, I kept my baton up so I wouldn't hit her again because she was still really close to me.
What?
I'm just a person by myself. Nobody's gonna believe me. I'm sorry. So just people, I know what I.
Yo, that smoke detector is super out of batteries.
That motherfucker is going crazy, ain't it?
It's done.
I ain't heard a double beat. Yeah,
it's like they clipped together all the beeps, didn't they? Like every beep
that was a double.
Oh my! Beep. It is minutes away from being just totally dead.
I did. Nobody's gonna make me think that I did something that I didn't do. You know. So
it's the Armand Wiggins of this.
On the news, I was like, oh, I wouldn't hit nobody on purpose. So I don't care about her feelings, you know?
Bro, you knew you had no. You knew you had the goddamn news coming. Why the fuck is this damn thing beeping like this, bro? Get batteries.
You can't take the fuck that. Take them shits out, bro. Like, take the fucking batteries
Wait,
out.
did y'all hear what she said though? She said, "I don't care about her feelings."
Nah, I ain't hear those.
What? Hold on.
I was like, oh, you know. So when I seen her on the news, I was like, oh, I wouldn't hit nobody on purpose. So I don't care about her feelings, you know?
Wait, that's a crazy edit.
It's how this clip.
That's
I'm
a
telling
crazy
you,
edit.
it's how they're clipping it.
All right,
It's how they're editing it. Like I swear to God, that's why I'm like, bro, they have to be editing
They
that
got
shit
some
like this.
TLC editors. Oh
yeah,
nah.
Yeah, we're gonna up that up to maybe you are getting hoed by the editors, but I doubt it. 95%.
Gang, how she go from crying to no tears to crying again?
Yeah,
It's smiling now.
like look,
What?
like the teardrop dried up and then re-precipitated.
Nigga,
That's
this is
crazy.
before the cry. This is before she cried.
Nigga, look at chat. Look at her face right now, and then play it.
Oh, they got her laughing? Oh, hell no. Yo, that's fucked up. That's crazy.
Okay, yeah.
Not her face wet again. This is
We're
post
getting farmed.
cry.
We're getting farmed. Apologies,
Look,
Shawty. We're
this
getting
is
farmed.
post
We're getting
cry.
farmed.
These
We're
are,
getting farmed.
bro. This news.
I'm going backwards.
This news.
Okay,
Oh, you
okay.
going back? I'm about to say this news station is nasty.
Hold on.
No, but this is
It's
nasty.
something that I didn't do, you know? So when I seen her on the news, I was like, oh, I wouldn't hit nobody on purpose. So I don't care about her feelings, you know? Oh, excuse me.
Talk to me.
I don't really pay attention to track and field. I just run and go to practice. It was the
Wow, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
That's
that's
actually
actually
messy as
crazy.
hell.
That's actually wild. That's the wildest shit.
Did the news edit it like that, or
Yeah,
was
that's
it
what I'm
just a Twitter
saying.
post?
And like, as a person that's intern there, no, there's 100% like that nigga drop and drop like on some shit that we could do. Like it's the most one-to-one shit. It was actually very fluent, and that nigga got that green lighted by at least 2 different people. At least 2 different people saw that shit and was like, yeah, good shit, man. That's crazy, bro.
Whole time ain't no smoke detector. They just trying to make black people look bad as hell. This is crazy.
Because they literally they make sure like they don't upload mid B-roll. So they literally that's wild.
That nigga said, she said,
That's wild.
you know, I don't care about her feelings. And then a laugh right after.
And then go into the cough, excuse me, so she can smile again. Like it's on some shit like, okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back down to 80 for that, because maybe we are getting farmed, maybe, but it still look crazy.
She still hit her, but
Yeah, still hit her, but
dang.
Was it AI? I don't know anymore.
I feel a little bad for Shawty Doo-Wop. Bow. Okay. My fault, Shawty. My fault, OG. Shouts out to this is Elijah Cobain for $1.18. Just to send $1.18. I appreciate that. We appreciate it.
Shout out to you, gang.
Appreciate that though.
Shouts out to Chopper Stan.
He's on fire.
For $4.99 says, man, start up an LKIB my league. I'm trying to fry up, and solo leveling is mid. Not gonna lie, Sage. Call out Sage specifically.
Like I'm not gonna lie, like sometimes y'all do that a lot on my streams lately. Y'all will tune into my streams during the intro, just give off some like random hot take on like a show I'm watching. All right.
Is that a new gen show?
Yeah, it's like I'm not saying it is JJK level, but it's like one of the popular ones right now.
Solo leveling is a show.
Yeah, it's anime.
I thought he meant in 2K.
Nah. Yes.
You ain't touched the game since release, boy. That's crazy.
Hey, no cap. Hey.
Compared to 24, how much have you played?
Oh, not even close. I just played it before we came on, and I had my camera off and everything, and I was in the back. I just played it. I played one game where I beat the nigga by like 30, and then I started one game, and then in the fourth quarter I had to end it. Before that, dog, my PlayStation been unplugged. I had to find the plug to plug it in to play today. And the only reason why I played today is because I went to go play basketball and the court was closed. So it's been months.
I don't know the last time I turned on my PS5.
Yeah.
That's bad.
I've been on the game. I ain't gonna cap.
About to say I'm still grinding on Rivals. So
I've
I'm
been
not
on
gonna act like I'm
Rivals,
not.
Baldur's Gate. I'm about to be on WWE tonight because it's gonna be Bloodline Rules immediately following the stream.
Damn, I'm
Look
trying to
at you
figure
now.
out. Before that, it had to be. It might have not been until 24. Shouts out to Kent Lipscomb Jr. for $5 or for $10. My bad. Says Yu Yu Hakusho top 5.
Oh, yeah. Yu Yu Hakusho is really fucking good. Like, really fucking good. I don't know if it's personally top 5 favorite, though, but it's really good.
Shouts out to Pike Main 4222 for $5. Says something in Greek.
Type shit.
Or Korean. Or a language I can't understand. So thank you for the $5 though. Shout out to Acro for $2. Says, oh, everyone just like beefing with Omar for no reason. I agree. I did nothing. Nothing at all. Acro sends another $2 to say, Mink. Okay, shout out to you. JKP sends a big 50.
Oh man, not again.
My God! I'm not gonna lie, he's running away with deepest pockets of the year. Just gonna put that.
He just
out
letting
there.
his nuts hang on y'all. That's crazy.
JKP is by far the deepest pockets of the year winner.
Y'all want to play games? Y'all can't even compete with JKP. It's crazy.
Sends 50 to say, yo. Shout out to you, yo.
Appreciate that, man.
Shout out to Poppy Eli for sending $2. Says, look at my goat souls, man. So inspirational.
Thank you.
Last two, $4.99 from Will of Z says, after Saturdays, Adam better rig up a Celtics Lakers finals. OKC and Cavs is the Timberwolves versus Knicks of this season.
Oh wow, really? Y'all still doing
T-Wolves
that?
versus Knicks would have been good last season too, but
yeah, that's hate. That's super hate.
That's hate.
JK,
I agree though.
The ball talks crazy.
He's on fire.
JKP sends $10 to say beep, beep. Okay. All right. With that being said, where we at?
Najee to the Chargers. I swear to God, if y'all boost up Najee Harris because he's no longer a Steeler, chat. That's nasty.
Najee Harris is good though.
Come on, man.
So let's talk about it.
That was my running back, but come on, man.
We had a good enough space. We can get into some real conversations. Yeah, we can get into some real conversations. All right, Daryl, DDG, Doug Griffin. DDG.
Oh, JKP with another 50.
Is it?
Oh my God.
Oh
Fuck
shit.
it, before the topic, JKP!
And that's why, because it just makes sense. It just makes sense.
Type of 24-hour store. Go into the store right now and put your hand in the cash register for no reason. Their money is your money as of right now.
That nigga sent 110 in like 5 minutes.
JKP is our unofficial unofficial sponsor of the stream, man. Can we get a round of applause for JKP?
I did not intend on making you blush though. Pause was needed.
Shouts out to JKP. All right, here we go. So DDG let us back into the group chat this weekend. I have no other way of phrasing this, but he let us back into the damn group chat. And I don't know about y'all. I'm tired of being in these damn group chats. We just talked about it with Gabrielle Union and D Wade. I'm tired of being in the fucking group chat.
The other day, I'm trying to see him. I'm trying to get him to come over or whatever. I never get him dropped off. I always go pick him up. I live far as shit. So I'm driving hours to go get him, and then I get there and I can't get him. I can't see him. My son is sick right now. I want to see my son. I want to hold my son. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I just want to comfort him. I want to put him in the shower, get some steam in his nose so he can feel better. I don't get the chance to do that. I get pinned against the wall, and then everything else is variables on why I can't see my son. You feel me? Like it don't have nothing to do with me working, by the way. I'm not going to air out her business, but me and her has not been together for a long time. Like, I don't know if it's, I don't know what it is, but it's been going on for a minute where I just never got on the internet and said nothing. I mean, I might like throw like little subliminals or some shit like that, but it's like, bro, like I don't want to get on the internet because at the end of the day, you know, this is something that can really like fuck with him. But I'm really just coming on this motherfucker as just a dad that really don't know what to do at this point.
Baby and Halle have RSV, a respiratory virus. DDG can't see his son. Apparently, it's bigger than just this time where the baby is sick or whatever the case may be. You know, the way he's trying to paint it is Halle is the restriction. And I saw a lot of commentary about this. I made a video about this. But, you know, Daddy Damo, the one who gets pussy on the podcast, I know has some thoughts, sentiments, opinions. Plus, I know he doesn't necessarily care for Doug.
Yeah, everybody know. I mean, listen, me and Doodoo Garbage, you know, it's history there. Not real history, not like I know the nigga. Like, I fuck with some of his concerts back in the day, then he started doing some fuck shit. His music has always been cool, but I've just not really fucked with a lot of his content. But regardless, yeah, buddy, as a nigga who at one point in time went through baby mama drama and baby mama issues, I know your game. I know the game, buddy. I know your game. I know what's going on. A couple weeks ago, you had little Halo playing fucking UFC. Peak. It's fun. We seeing clips of you and your son every other day. Shit's cool. Then you gotta lock in on the content. You got all these different bitches around.
Oh wow.
All these different bitches. All these the Shea Frost ass scenarios and streams. All this dirty Mac Pro shit. And now you can't see your son? Who would have thought? Man, now we're gonna make and don't get me wrong. I'm of the belief co-parenting is different for everybody's situation, and you go by what works for you. You obviously have a situation where Halo is with his mom majority of the time. Halo stays with his mom. And you get visitation, Halo can come over. You making it seem like y'all had it to where you could just pull up, which, hey, outside of feats, I don't know any co-parenting situation where motherfuckers are just pulling up to each other's houses unannounced and we can see kids. That was only unique to a friend of the pod, Feats. Shout out her. Best co-parenting situation I've ever heard of. Because other than that shit don't fly nowhere else. There is no just pull up and see. And you live hours away. You just pulling up because you heard your son is sick and you live hours away. Surprise, surprise, he has RSV. You can't see him. Let's not make it seem like it's her fault you can't see him. And even if it is situations where she's like, no, I don't want you to see him. As a man, acknowledge what you're doing is causing her to do this. Yes, it's wrong, but you have the career to where you can pick what the fuck you're doing for your job. You don't have to do these freaky frog ass streams, especially if you have a spiteful woman. You know how crazy that woman is. She's told the world how crazy she is. Why are you sitting here doing these Shea Frost ass streams and expecting your baby mama to just be down with the program? What do you think you is, nigga? Blueface? Stop. What are we doing? So yeah, Daryl, I'm not moved by this. I was there, gang. You know what I had to do? Shut the fuck up and get through it. I had to put my head down, do everything necessary to now where my kids are exactly under my roof. You got to work for that shit. But coming on the internet just crying flat out when no one asked, that's wild. And I am Mr. had an argument with his baby mama on the internet. She took it there. I met her there. You are bringing this shit to the internet, gang. You know what you're doing. You're weaponizing your community the same way we claim all these other women weaponize their communities. You're weaponizing your community now because you're upset that you can't see your child. And now I don't want to know what her fucking DMs look. I've already seen so many women. You were the biggest loser to women for the last 2 to 3 years. I've seen so many women at your defense now. Oh, well, y'all know Haley is crazy. Oh, Haley, you know you wrong for not letting that man see his son. There's Halle Bailey fans turning on her right now because she looks like a bad mom. And you know what you're doing, gang. You're Mr. Internet Games. You do this. So this is super nasty, bro. This is super nasty.
I think this is one. They both more horrid than me, but I'm muting them both. I can't do these discussions no more, man. It's a combination of it's like we not involved, but then it's just obvious biases no matter where you go. You're talking about weaponizing fan bases, and that's my main issue with it. Both of them have done it. It's literally not too long ago. I think y'all even had it be a topic on. Yeah, it was even a topic on here. We were talking about how Halle essentially, during the Kaisenash stream, he had a Halo on the stream, and everybody was like, ooh, how you feel about this? How you feel about that? And then everybody's trying to find out more context. But at the end of the day, the context don't fucking matter because nobody outside of them two and their child should be the one matter. And so when both of them keep bringing these conversations to the internet and nobody's even asking about this shit necessarily, it's always just such an eye roll for me personally. In regards directly to the situation, fuck it, we must talk about what has transpired. I definitely think that Damo has a point to a not even a certain degree, just straight up. Yeah, there's probably a reason as to why she's behaving this way, and if there is no reason, you still shouldn't be bringing that shit to the internet, gang. The only thing that I will say in defense of DDG necessarily, or just in defense of these kind of topics in general, is textbook damn if you do, damn if you don't. Because like this is a textbook situation of, okay, if he was sitting there and it's been 5 months, you haven't seen Halo on stream, niggas would be like, yo, you're being L dad, where's your son? Or if he was like, oh, I don't care, he with Haley, oh, I don't care, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, then it would have been on, I'm not saying it the right way, but if he was nonchalant about the situation per se, he'd be getting dunked on. But because he wants to see his child, the internet's dunking on him. It's kind of a weird thing regardless. And this is why, again, these topics shouldn't be on the internet, because no matter what, it's all insane biases. You're going to lose regardless. But then furthermore, we shouldn't even be knowing this shit. So it's just on all accounts such an eye roll topic for me personally.
I would just say, in a rebuttal to what you just brought up, he was just with his son. It's not like it's been hella.
Like he ain't seen him for months.
Yeah, but that's what he's making it seem like, which is killing me. Like he's making it seem like it's been hella long since he's seen his son. Unless these are old clips, gang, you were just on stream with this nigga not too long ago, and I would assume you've seen him more than just the stream. I just seen the Fear Buck clips of you niggas 2 days ago. Like, gang, I know you've at least seen your son just based off you doing content. Lo and behold, you actually real life behind the scenes, off camera type shit. And I just want to reply to somebody in the comments, oh, I hate how it becomes the woman's child when they not together. It don't become the woman's child. Majority of men just don't want to go through the bullshit of going to court, getting an attorney, going through custody battles to set up what days you get visitation, and now you got this textbook schedule of when you get visit. A lot of niggas don't want to do that, so they default to just let her go with you, gang, because it's easier that way. You feel it's easier to do it that way. I know because I did it. I know because I did that. I say I don't, because of shit I got going on. I do not feel like going to court right now. I don't got no money for no attorney. I don't got none of it. I don't even know what the fuck to do right now. Just take her, gang. Take her. I know. Gotta make this right. I just believe in the one almighty, nigga, and he came through for me. I know that's not gonna work for everybody, but the concept of, oh, it's just a woman's child when they're not together, that's what a lot of niggas ask for. Because it's easier to go that way. Because niggas don't want to go through the hard shit of custody battles. And for the niggas is about to say, oh, well, you should have a kid, then tell me. Have a kid. Tell me about your custody battle if you're going to sit there and vouch for that shit, please. Please.
Yeah. I'm going to let Omar or Bsolz go, but I'll just say, Damo, and this isn't even pertaining to them. This is just in general. A lot of niggas are just afraid of paperwork, dog. That's just how the shit is. Like, a lot of niggas are just, like, and I mean, it's a scary thing to a degree. You're seeing all them fucking papers and shit. It can be scary, but niggas is just afraid of fucking paperwork. So you may be absolutely right. I don't have a child. I'm not going to act like you're spitting facts. I'm not going to act like you're incorrect, but I will definitely say that, yeah, that maybe it's not valid in this specific situation. We don't know, but it's definitely in terms of the general consensus of, well, yeah, once you have a kid, it's her kid. That is mostly just going to the motherfucking courthouse, selling your shit out. But niggas is afraid of court, don't want to be federal shit like that, bro. Handle your business, man.
But even and I'm getting messages about seeing the son and all this other stuff like that. there's reasons why he doesn't want to go to court, and there's things that he has to swallow, in this situation that he has been a part of creating. I think that people don't take baby making or relationshiping as serious as possible. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm about to say, is Damo AI?
I'm about to say, am I good?
No. Are you, nigga?
Refresh, man. Refresh.
Yeah, you are literally.
You doing the robot for real.
Yeah, your control deleted.
Nigga, Damo going, yeah, pop is popping and
Like,
locking. Okay, you're better now.
What the fuck was that?
House.
You ain't never lagged that.
I ain't never did that before. That shit, I peeped that on my end. I'm like,
you had a Call of Duty lag, no bullshit.
That was
It literally is a Call of
Where
Duty
the legs
lag.
be moving and then
Yeah,
like
the
when
legs
like
moving,
when
the
TikToks.
plug pulled out. You keep running through the walls. You was bad.
So when people don't take this serious, because when these outcomes happen, and not saying that there's like 100% guaranteed way to avoid these, but when you get into a relationship with somebody and you know them for 6 months and you have a baby by them, 3 months have a baby by them, or whatever the case may be, these are the outcomes and realities, and you're gonna be drugged through the mud. And when that happens, what Kai say? I put this shoulder up and I put this shoulder up and I drop him. I don't care. I don't have no sympathy for you. You should have been better at handling your business, focused on getting married first, focused on having a long-term relationship with this person first, or you were going to have to deal with these situations and circumstances. DDG talked about not being able to see his child when he wants. I can't go over there and just pick my son up. You want to have him afterwards, drop him off. That's cool. First of all, that's not how co-parenting works. You just don't get to drive over on a Tuesday and pick your son up. That's not how it works. And mind you, I'm saying that's not how co-parenting works. If you was the daddy in the household, you could do that. You could take your son out to dinner on a Tuesday, bring him back home, all that stuff like that. But when you're in a co-parenting situation, however unfair it feels, that's not how it works. If you have the child, the wife can't just come over on your time and pick the child up. Or not the wife, I'm sorry, the baby mom. She can't just come and pick up the child. That's not how that works. Okay, so let's get that out the way. 1, 2, I see the comments about not going to court. It's gonna get messy. This nigga don't want a resolution. Like y'all said, there's paperwork involved, and this is a nigga who has enough money to take care of this paperwork. Whenever you throw this in the middle, it'll be throwing me off.
That what?
And it's gonna get to a point where, nigga, it ain't no way. Appreciate that 5 gifted, Cardi, but it ain't gonna go how. I think it's in like her best interest to not want to go to court either. When we can just have a clear understanding. All right, cool. Like, I want to pick my son up, take him to dinner. If you really want him, I'll bring him right back. It's not a problem. We go to court, the judge gonna give me some time. And when I got the time, nigga, I'm gonna do whatever I want with my son. When y'all see me streaming with girls and shit.
So the picture perfect world, it would be
what he's saying. Yeah.
What you saying, everybody, this, that, and the third. With that being said, there shouldn't have been no problem with you communicating about him being or the baby being on Kai's stream. If we all just trying to get a picture perfect world, dog, this shit is stupid. You don't want it to be messy, but you want the internet. And what I don't like is the painting of people being bad on the internet when we not even supposed to be in a group chat. No way. We not even supposed to be consuming this content anyway. We only get snapshots of what's going on. Both y'all are awful, right? And the reason why y'all are awful is because there's still some emotion involved. Y'all can't believe that y'all are in these situations, etc., whatever. She might got good pussy, you might got good penis. I don't know. But for whatever reason, there's still emotions involved. But the stuff that y'all saying are specifically DDG, because he's very explicit about this shit. The stuff that he's saying on the internet is disgusting.
If y'all don't see me with my son every day, y'all know I stream every day. Every day I don't see my son, I'm gonna number it. Let's see. I know she gonna let me see my son now. This is the only way. Behind closed doors, I have not been able to see my son. Only if we on perfect terms and she around is cool. But if we not, I don't get to see him. I don't care to do girl content, whatever the fuck. That has nothing to do with anything that's work. That has nothing to do with me wanting to be around my son, like whatsoever. I don't give a fuck who she fucking, who she talk to, who her nigga is, who she fucking filming movies with. I don't give a fuck. I care about my son. That's all I care about. Literally, that's all I care about. And when that's taken from me, she know that's the only way I get frustrated. That's the only way she can get under my skin because I don't care what she does. We haven't been together.
This just only just really harps home, not to sound like a broken record, but we all agree with on this sentiment. The issue, like, for me personally, y'all know how annoying the double standards of fan bases get to me. I always bring them up in every topic ever. But overriding that is when creators, celebrities, whatever, just do it to themselves. This is a situation of why do we know about this? Why is this a title and thumbnail? Why is this even a discussion right now? It's just like, dog, this is something that, like, I get is fucking with you. Niggas is human. That's the name of the game with the streaming shit. Anything could happen. If this is a recorded video, good odds you might look at this back and be like, yeah, now snip that, I'm bugging. But yo, we shouldn't be hearing about that because there is no realm of reason that any person that has a baby with any person that they say they care about, while we're in a situation where we can type L mom or L dad in the fucking chat, bro. Or while we can type L mom or L dad on fucking Twitter and tag motherfuckers and fake cancel people and all that shit. Because again, reminder, they've both done this shit. It's just on some shit like, bro, keep this shit offline. Whether you want to handle it in court or not, that is up to you. But it gets messy for real when you bring this shit on the internet, bro. Just keep that shit offline, bro.
I know Bsolz ain't said nothing to Damo. I know you. Hey, Leroy Flex said it perfectly in the chat, and it's something that I've been talking about and applauding. This is men having conversations. I don't have sympathy for men oftentimes because they do not take advantage of the situation. This man to man. This don't got nothing about being fair, objective, understand. We know the cards that's being dealt out here. Leroy said, lesson is just do what Ant did. Now, I'm not saying that DDG doesn't want to have parental rights to the child or whatever the case may be, but just the idea of taking advantage of what's owed to you legally. If you don't want that kid, sign them parental rights away. Sign them parental rights away. If you want to
about an abortion, I'm like, damn, okay.
No. Just take the legal route. Just take the legal route that you have these options legally, but folks be sitting there acting, I'm so helpless. DDG, hey, brother, go to court. I don't want to hear it on the internet no more. Go ahead, take the situation to court, get a handle. At that point, legally, she got to give you the child. If she don't give you the child, you take that to court, document it, take it to court, and then you'll get your child more than you ever even wanted, right? Then once you get on paper what the legal proceedings are supposed to be, then you can work on bettering the relationship from both sides, addressing all those things, and then you can have them more. My mom took my dad to court. The court was just the baseline. They had everything else after that worked out perfectly fine. My mom and dad went on vacations after they were divorced. It's only a short amount of time, but dog, we went on whole ass family vacations after, because there was all right, this is the baseline, then we're going to build on that to become amicable, and et cetera, et cetera. But make sure you get your baselines taken care of.
That sounds like the pushback to the only thing I was going to say. I was actually going to give some pushback to everyone, because it does sound like DDG, no, it just sounds like he didn't want to even go on the internet. Like this was on some last option type shit, last resort type shit. But now y'all are saying it's not really on some last resort type shit.
I don't like a last resort to the internet, though. Go ahead, Domo. I don't like a last resort.
It's not last resort. This niggas just think niggas think they audience is just a bunch of kids still. Like niggas is whole grown ass adults. A lot of motherfuckers have kids. We know the procedures that's going on with having kids, my nigga. He's coming here with this pity party ass story. I just want to see my son. I can't see my son. She making so I can't see my son. She's posting they're fucking sick, dickhead. Like, we know they're sick. They have RSV. You talking about putting steam in the baby nose? The fuck is that about to do, nigga? You gonna make it worse. Like, you over here, oh man, we shouldn't have to go to court. Nigga, you should have to go to court. If you get to the point to where there's times you want to see your son and you can't, that's when you immediately go to court. That's when it starts. You don't let it build and build and build and then say, I'm gonna weaponize my fucking millions of fans as my last resort. That's not a real last resort, gang. You're just nasty.
Extreme devil's advocate. Oh, I thought you were done. My fault.
I'm just saying, and I'll finish up right here. You want the ability to do dad shit when you want to do dad shit with a woman that's not your girl. That's the mother of your child. And you allowed Halo to live over there, nigga. You did. If you care so much, Halo would have been living with you. Because I promise you, if I had the facilities when me and my girl broke up, if I could have had my daughter living with me, hey, she stays here. You can go. She can stay right here with me because I want to be there for my child. You allowed Halo to go because you felt you had it like that. Big Daryl, you just laid the game down so strong. Daryl,
you come and go as you please.
Yeah, I can just pull up on Tuesday and take my son out for dinner. And if you want him that bad, I'll bring him back. Nigga, listen, do you not, what the fuck? Do y'all not hear that? I'm gonna go to the person that is housing the child when I want. Pull up, take him, and if you want him back, I'll bring him. But yeah, I just pull up and take my son whenever. That's not how co-parenting work. And to the people in the chat, and say that, let's go right after this. To the people in the chat, y'all really talking about this? Y'all really about to be talking about DDG? I hope y'all go to all other 5-6 of these live streams with the DDG Halle shit in their title live right now. I hope y'all go to them and say the same shit.
That's actually where I was going to take the conversation. I was going to say potentially extreme devil's advocate here. There's some justice to it. There's some injustice or incorrectness, whatever the term may be. What about the argument that, hey, gang, these niggas brought it to the internet, but it's on society to blow it up? Like at the end of the day, everybody's saying, I'm over here saying it's an eye roll topic for me. People are over there tweeting that they're muting DDG and Halle's name. And people are talking about how, they shouldn't be bringing this to the internet, but yet the internet talks about it. What would you say about some shit like that? Or what would y'all say about
it's public? It's public. I think we've been consistent on that, especially for a public couple that makes content about their family as well. And Daryl's doing it right now. We can criticize people on how they talk on the matter, but if it's public, people are going to speak publicly, and you knew what you were getting into, having a baby, dating another celebrity. So
it's one thing that I definitely hate, and I hated it back then when it happened to DDG, and now it's happening to Halle. People be in relationships, and I don't even understand how they can't get this point. Or people are chronically single as well, so maybe that's why they don't get it. Giving these perspectives about things that you're only getting a snapshot on is so disgusting. And that's pretty universal, but relationships, intimate relationships, romantic relationships are so much more complicated. So we're gonna get a 2 cents about at least for me, I'm gonna get a 2 cents about the broad perspective. But to paint people as like, oh, he's a deadbeat or she's vindictive or whatever, I'm not doing all that. I just think the overall message, and that's what I put in my video, y'all take us out the group chat. Y'all also just don't get so invested.
Yeah, that's unironically the real kill deal spill of the conversation is that it's such a micro point in hindsight. It's like people are jumping the gun to assume that either Halle is forcing DDG to be a deadbeat, or DDG is putting his son in bad environments because I'm talking about the first time. Like, these are just massive assumptions. In reality, this is just like a slap on the wrist if this were offline in real life. But that's the problem, is online. Just keep the shit offline.
Total side topic. I've been getting into men's college basketball more, especially because the tournament is coming up. Dog. Some good shit going on. Not only just because
college.
Yeah. Okay. I've been on more like film study sides of things, and even the college game is like complex like the NBA game, but they still have like flawed players. And it's a couple of teams that literally just roll out like 7'5" dudes. I think like on Kentucky and Purdue, they got like centers that are 7'5". Like, I don't know if y'all, well, I know Sage and Bsolz don't know. But what's it called? Zach Edey went to Purdue, and then right after him, they have like another dude. They got another dude on their roster that's 7'4". They got another dude on their roster that's 7'2". And just watching how they make those things work is very, very, very interesting. Gonzaga's big like that as well. I don't know. That was just total aside. It had nothing to do with anything.
Perfectly imperfect hoops, man. My favorite type of hoops.
But still running like very modern stuff, like, you know, getting the shit modern. I mean, it's not like total 5 out all the time. I don't know. Damo, you been watching some college or no?
I try to keep up with Carolina as much as I can, but
y'all got blown out yesterday, ain't it?
Hey, not too much. It's too many college teams. I do the same formula I always do. Wait for March, wait for that first mock draft report to come out, and then go from there.
You rewatch games?
Certain games. I watch good games, bad games, a lot of highlights. I watch a lot of misses. I gotta see what your misses is looking like. If you're taking good shots, if you're just missing good shots, cool. But if you're like pulling some Colin Sexton,
yeah, like Alabama, you just got.
Like, whoa, all right now. Red flag.
They said that's Ace Bailey's problem. He makes hard shots, but like, come on.
Yeah, Ace Bailey's situation is kind of crazy because he was arguably a number 1 pick. Like, obviously Cooper flag, but it was like Ace could be number 1. That nigga Dylan lapped him. There's no way Dylan's not getting picked before.
They're on the
Ace.
same team too, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And Dylan was projected lower at first. Then they go to Rutgers together, and
well, they're saying Cooper might stay another year, so
no,
he's not staying another year.
Okay.
If he does, I ain't gonna lie. It would be dope if he did, though. It would be dope if we get more people, especially because the NIL shit. More of these kids are staying in college to take advantage of just being in college. I think that'd be dope, but I don't think Cooper's gonna be the one to do that.
Mm. Yeah, I'm omni casual for college, but I'm always March Madness is always a good time though. So I'm looking forward to that.
I can't ever see somebody staying in college. I can't ever even.
It's one of them like mental tradition shits, like kind of like how when we have them subjects about every NBA YouTuber wants that episode on ESPN. It's kind of like that. Like no matter how many times, no matter how the times change and the advantages change to where, hey, staying in college actually could be the fucking move. You'll be better. You'll make money. Hell, it's just a fun cultural thing to do. It's always just like a nostalgia factor of, yo, I can go to the league now. Fuck it. Type shit.
It's gonna be one person, and whether that's next year or in 10 years, it's gonna be one person that ends up going to college, and their whole goal was just to be able to provide for their family. Wasn't necessarily NBA. Like for us, to provide for your family, you had to be a pro hooper. But there's a generation of kids now that providing for their family is reaching D1 basketball. So it might be some 6'2" guard who's not the most athletic but got skill. He's constantly projected to go second round. He's like, you know what?
Oh yeah, them niggas are probably already doing
I'm about to say, instead of me risking it to fight for the 28th pick, so I can say I was first rounder, I'ma just take advantage of this money, which I'm going to be making more. With my NIL deals over here at fucking Tennessee Tech or whatever school, but I can make more money, provide for my family, play basketball, and get an education. It's gonna happen. I just don't.
Yeah, fantastic
I don't
point.
Win.
It's just about getting the lottery guys, but fantastic point.
Yeah, that's what
under they definitely is.
That's what I'm more so talking about. And but what's funny is we're getting to an interesting time because even like they were talking about on a Jeff Teague podcast. I mean, I really do consume some like college stuff for real, more than people would think. They was like a lot of these coaches. I think it was Rick Pitino had said it recently. He was like, I'm not even looking at, high school guys to bring in. I'm not even looking at that.
They just look for the transfer portal.
They're looking for the transfer. He was like, how can I get a high school guy to replace X, Y, and Z at Elemental P or whatever? And so then Jeff Teague was like, yeah, I mean, people don't even understand that recruitment now has a totally different pool. Like when he was coming up, it was just, okay, who are the high school guys that are also coming up? Maybe some of the JUCO guys. But now JUCO guys got 4 years. And then you got to worry about the entire nation and the transfer portal. And the international is bigger too. And then also the high school guys. You got to be a fucking dog to get on some of these teams and then play. It's a different game. It's an interesting game. And I think college is gonna be better served for it. I think it's
It's gonna pick up once they start getting them over the top notable names. When that starts happening again, because Wemby was obviously, you know, he from France. Who else? Another motherfucker, Chet type shit. Like, I'm yapping, but I'm not saying what I'm trying to say. But like when we get another like another Zion per se, Cooper Flag is that right now, but Cooper Flag about to dip. But when you get like a crazy star-studded college class per se is what I'm trying to get to. That's when I think it'll really pop off again. And we just need those guys or kids because they're going to be in college. Some of them to stay.
Okay, let's get back down the list. Hey, yo, Breakfast Club. I saw y'all got in trouble for making fun of the little security nigga, the Donald Trump Secret Service dude. That's fucked up. They made
Wait,
fun
what?
of him.
I zoned out for like 0.2 seconds. They trolled the dude.
Jess Hilarious said that his haircut was patchy, not nappy, but patchy from the clip that I heard. And I don't know what else said. I just seen the Jess part.
They said they were specifically speaking about him having cancer, which is messed up.
That's crazy.
And I know that people are going to try to pull the gotcha card. I didn't make fun of Buddy because he had cancer. I made fun of the occupation he chose. Him having cancer, surviving cancer, making fun of that's fucked up. Him wanting to be a cop makes him a loser.
Yo. Such a crazy.
I seen them comments too. Not too much. I wanted to be a cop. All right, snitch ass nigga. Like, what
yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah,
you're
I'm
also
say, yeah. If we go into that conversation, it was cop, firefighter, and what was the other one? It was
I wanted to be a postman. Like, all right, buddy.
Yeah, lawyer. Somebody.
Yeah, it's cop, firefighter, and lawyer. I was team lawyer and firefighter. Cop was at the bottom. Okay, but troll aside, I don't need to sit there and yap to you about how I'm making fun of a cancer patient's hair is. What are we doing?
Ooh, Brown got him on. Okay. Also, and this will segue us into some more basketball conversations. But slight basketball, more drama than anything.
Type shit.
Stephen A and Skip Bayless got back together. They got the guys back together, man.
Yeah, voices.
Did y'all see it?
Oh wow, really? No, I didn't.
Yeah, they got back together.
They already did it. Oh shit! Oh,
Yeah,
we're so back.
In year 21 and 22, shoot the ball so much better than he did for his first 20 years of his career that it haunts me, it perplexes me, it deeply frustrates.
They got back together and they started talking. I wish they would have dove deeper into just regular content. But Bsolz, what was, because I know you saw it because we texted each other right before you texted me you weren't gonna book the car.
Yeah.
What was some of your takeaway from their reunion?
Nostalgia hit me for like 2 minutes, and then I remembered, damn, okay, I really don't miss these guys, man, because the way they talk about sports, man, they still talking about LeBron. They were talking about the KD stuff. Skip Bayless saying he looks semi-retired. I'm like, yeah, we don't really need this for real. There was nostalgia baiting. Didn't really hit like that for real. And also them being remote, again, I understand we're a remote podcast, but it wasn't built off of being remote. And not being built off of remote, being remote, a lot of these podcasts just don't hit the same, man. Podcast P is a perfect example of that. Once they went remote, that shit did not hit. Yeah, it was cool, but then it wasn't cool very quickly.
I agree. And I talked to Cruz about that today. This could work again. Watching it, I was like, damn, this is cooking. Like I wish they wouldn't harp on the interview shit. For a minute there, it felt like, have you ever ran into like an ex and clearly you're doing better than the ex or something like that, or somebody's doing better than the other person, and so then they just start bringing up all the old times, like, oh, remember when we went to Chick-fil-A that one time and I ordered 6 nuggets and then they gave us 8 nuggets,
but then I dropped the 2 nuggets so we both had a 6 kill.
I split it so we both had 7. Man, that was some good times, right? That was very much Skip Bayless. Skip, it's definitely cooked for you. Stephen A just sitting there. Yeah, man. I remember. He just started naming people. Yeah, I remember Dave Miniman and Zach Brannigoff. Yeah, man. Fox was crazy back then.
You know what was nostalgic, Sage? When Stephen, not Stephen A, Skip Bayless, you know how he, like when he about to start a soliloquy, he go, he was doing that. I'm like, damn, I missed this. I haven't heard that in a minute. LeBron James.
But that remote shit, Bsolz is right. I mean, it kills the total vibe. Like I still feel like this could work. But I'll say this, still feel like they were better than a lot of these other niggas. Because
damn,
I do not want to hear last thing second or 5 things next and Colin. I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, the conversations from a talking point perspective was not missed. But I think from an entertainment perspective, if they started a show, not like from an entertainment standpoint, not a lot still competing with Stephen A and Skip, man, for real.
I needed 25 seconds of listening to Skip talk and I was over it. All I heard was year 21 and year 22, he shot better than the first 20 years, and that frustrates me. All right, my nigga, I don't care no more.
Hold on, you know it doesn't frustrate me. JKP for the big 50. Big 50.
You know how long I've been waiting for this. I'm about to make a name.
That nigga is dropping both sacks.
Oh, that was JKP.
We really lost to the Nets.
JKP for 50 says, and I won't back down.
What the dog do?
Undisputed. And JKP again with 20.
Y'all can't compete. That's why y'all don't try. I get it.
Because I ain't gonna lie, he can't have a 3-month run just kick off 2025 and we just kick him off. Like he's in the final four no matter what now.
Damo is not gonna like this. Duke was digging in NC shit.
What?
And nigga, ask me about Coach K. What happened last time Coach K coached?
Oh.
What happened last time Coach K coached at Duke? Oh, okay. Fuck niggas.
This nigga's worried about the wrong things. Oh my god, I can't believe you just said
that.
Yo,
JKP, you a goddamn goat though. Appreciate the hell out of you, my boy. What was I gonna say? It was something about what? Skipping Stephen A. Oh yeah. Yo, that LeBron shit. I had to think about it. I don't feel bad before him because of what he said and shit. It's like I feel like LeBron like kicked a puppy though. Like damn, bro. Like Stephen A looks sad now. Like even in the 22-second show, he just looked sad. And a lot of motherfuckers say he got bitched or whatever. I don't think he got bitched, but it is on some shit like damn, bro. Like I'm a sports person and I can't even talk about LeBron like that now. That's kind of like that is a concept. Just like.
We'll get into him in a second. The last thing that I did want to say about Stephen A is what I got from that clip podcast, that 46-minute thing that they did. Sports is coming to an end.
What?
Sports is 100% coming to an end for him.
I was about to say not in general. Not in general.
R equals clam.
Sports is coming to an end for him. He has his out. He's
clearly there out. Too. Clearly,
yeah, it's clear as fuck. It couldn't be no clearer than it's ever been. And he got this last contract to step over, start his campaign, and then he'll take the proceeds from that, write his book, et cetera, et cetera. But he's clearly got now.
Yeah, if he didn't have the $100 million contract, like if those weren't available, he would be done with sports right now. And low-key, we've already talked about it. He don't really watch for real. I think now more than ever, he really don't watch for real. But it's kind of funny because after the LeBron stuff, he's been trying to make it clear that he does still watch hoops. There was one tweet he put out. Oh, what a great pass from Devin Booker to KD in the corner. What a great shot. And I'm like, I have never seen you live tweet. Ever. Stephen A. Ever.
He's done that before, man.
Stop it, Stage. Nah. Yeah, during the finals, I guess.
Come on.
What a random lead pass. What did he tweet? He said, at KD trade to the rescue. Great awareness by D-Book. Finds Durant in the left corner. ... 3 at the buzzer to send the game into.
That's a very much Skip Bayless tweet from Stephen A. He does not.
Man, he's That's Katie and the Suns. He's still keeping it casual, man. He tweets those, man. Y'all hate it.
I would like for you to legitimately find me 3 examples and date
I'm
them.
not doing that. I don't care about him.
Nigga,
I just know I've seen him.
It's
but,
gonna be, and it gotta not be finals. I promise you, the first one gonna be like 2012. It's gonna be a 2012 team. No
chat,
shit.
y'all can do that shit and let us know.
What's it called? I mean, he openly admitted on there. He was like, sports will be boring. Sports is boring if I don't have that mix of content to.
Also, didn't have ghostwriters, but it's cool.
Oh shit. Okay, well, since we already alluded to it, let's get into the real ball here. So last time we talked, I think Stephen A had gotten walked up on by LeBron, and we were waiting for the morning, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna hear Stephen A's rebuttal first take, and then I think we have some of his rebuttal on what's it called as well on his television show, his morning show.
That was LeBron James coming up to me, unexpectedly, I might add, to confront me about making sure that I mind what I say about his son. Can't repeat the words because they ain't suited for FCC airwaves. That's what he was doing. I thought long and hard about this over the last few hours because I had no intentions, Molly, of talking about this at all.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because it was a one-on-one, I wouldn't say a conversation, but it was a one-on-one confrontation. But then I wake up and everybody from ESPN and my agent and everybody else were sending me that this thing had gone viral. And so ultimately it was unavoidable, and that is why I have to discuss it now. That wasn't a basketball player confronting me. That was a parent. That was a father. And I can't sit here and be angry or feel slighted by LeBron James in any way in that regard.
He's taking his time on it, slow stroking it. Jesus Christ. He says, as a father, I get it. I'm not offended. I'm not insulted. I don't have any animosity or animus towards LeBron James for this. Big word. I don't think he cares, but neither do I. If I was in his position, I can't definitely say I would have done the same thing. He goes on to say, I don't want enemies, but I also get paid to call it like I see it. What I said at the time, I stand by what I said. What I said about LeBron James was fact-based. I will acknowledge that in this acknowledgement of it, he did not explicitly say what was said. However,
LeBron did.
Did he?
Yeah, there's a clip of him and Richard Jefferson. I could bring it up.
Oh, no. I have that clip. I'm talking about the specific clip. Well, I guess we do have the specific clip because the pleading as a father was a part of the clip. So this is LeBron and RJ talking at the game. And I don't know if people remember the specific pleading clip. That's the clip that I really need, where he said, I'm pleading as a father. Damn, I'm looking like this old nigga. These niggas inspirational. But so the specific clip is I'll find the pleading as a father clip. There's so many people that are okay. You got it?
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
She don't want no souls. Or wait, she don't want no puppies. She want a big souls. That's why it's okay. I fucked it up. Can't go 100. Can't.
Okay, man.
No, you can't.
I owe you one. You good, man.
Oh, trust me, this is not the one. Because it's crazy when we get off, you still book in the car. So I don't know.
Okay, man, just give me your information.
Okay. So this is the Stephen A. Smith clip. This is one of the Stephen A. Smith clips. There's actually, in this thread, there's like 2 Stephen A. Smith clips that people are talking about. where he said what he said, and it was disgusting.
I'm really, really trying to be as respectful as I possibly can be.
Sorry
It's a little low.
For LeBron James, one of the top 2 or 3 players in the history of basketball, number 2 in my eyes. A treasure to the game of basketball that we should and will all miss when he is gone. I am pleading with LeBron James as a father. Stop this. Stop this.
This is about Bronny James and a loss.
Oh my God.
What happened?
Yeah,
My
your
bad.
mic just said.
I didn't know
it
it
was
would do
you. It was,
that. Jesus fuck.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, this is about Bronny James and a loss. 15 minutes, 0 points, 0 for 5 in the Lakers loss versus 76ers. Apparently, there's also this clip right here from his show.
Look, I'm not being cruel to Bronny. I'm looking out. Do you want it this way, LeBron? Do you want it this way, Rich Paul? Do you want it this way? He can't go into the G League and average 20, 25 and stay there until he's ready? Because he's LeBron's son, you know how they're going to judge him. And before anybody wants to jump on me, remember, I never saw Bronny James play until he showed up in the NBA and the G League. I refused to watch him because if I watched him, I would have to talk about him. And I didn't want to talk about LeBron James' son because I thought it was so unfair to the kid. He's such a wonderful kid.
Now, the next day after this, apparently Clutch calls him. And Stephen A gets on there and says that, Bron is soft. He called LeBron James soft for having Clutch call him. The reason why I'm laying out this timeline like this is because I'm seeing people on my timeline say that they don't understand what could have led to this situation, how we got here. LeBron James is wrong because Bronny is a player, et cetera, et cetera. I think that we know what the situation is, like why this specific thing is happening. I guess the question is, as a father, is what Stephen A said disrespectful? And I know Damo's the only father, but we can all give our perspectives. But is what Stephen A said disrespectful?
Blaming me as a dad, I would find it very disrespectful. Bronny's in the G League averaging 20. I want to say that game against Philly, we were shorthanded. Some players were hurt, so we had to call up G League guys. He's one of our G League guys. He plays 15 minutes. I don't know what y'all expect from a rookie, but you got to throw him in the fire sometimes. I would assume there are times in NBA players' career where, as a rookie, if they weren't the starter off rip, there were situations where you got thrown in to see if you could handle it, and it went good and went bad. That's a typical NBA experience. To turn that experience into me being a bad dad is crazy. Turn that experience into, oh, LeBron, this is your fault. You want this going like this? It's like this because of you. Blaming me because my son has to fight through the fire to be an NBA player? I thought this was the fuck y'all wanted. I thought y'all didn't want it handed to him. Even though there were only 3 players picked after him and he's outdoing all of them in the G League. And when they get to the NBA, they're also not putting up the best numbers in the world. But regardless, it was handed to him, right? So shouldn't he have to go out there and earn it? Shouldn't he have to go out there and try to stop a steaming fucking Tyrese Maxey who's giving buckets? He should earn that. But you gonna blame me? Now I'm soft? Yeah, he's 100% wrong, in my opinion.
Yeah, because at that point, I feel like it's not hoops. Like, everyone's been making it seem like, oh, so Stephen A can't talk about nobody's son anymore. Like, LeBron even made it clear. He don't give a fuck if you criticize Bronny. But the reason this is a problem for him is the fact that y'all are criticizing his fatherly decisions, like as a parent. Now I made the wrong decision for my kid because this, that, and the third. I think 2 conversations can be had, right? Like, I think we can have a conversation about, is Bronny a Nepo baby? That can be its one thing. But there's another conversation of, like, questioning LeBron's fatherhood. And yeah, if I'm LeBron, I would feel slighted. Now you saying I'm making the wrong decisions for my kid. But yeah, I do think I don't want to shoot the load here a little bit too fast, but I do think this is a bigger conversation when it comes to Stephen A. that just is been built up. I think there's a bigger conversation just about how Stephen A. talks to NBA players with a certain delivery. And now that he's in a situation where it involves him talking about someone's fatherhood, now he's finally been getting checked for it. A lot of these NBA players have been checking media members lately. I don't know if y'all have seen, because it's not just LeBron. KD did it with Skip Bayless as well. It's been a running theme for NBA players to just cook specifically old traditional media lately. So,
nah, Stephen A. definitely, in my opinion, he did wrong. Not even just because of the point you mentioned, but I'm gonna take the layup here. Y'all, you're questioning essentially his decisions as a parent based on the principle of Bronny James having the James last name. That's just automatically corny to me, because if Bronny James was just a rant, like let's say LeBron wasn't LeBron. It's not even about Bronny James being the son of another player who's active. If LeBron wasn't LeBron, you wouldn't be talking about that shit. On top of that, I understand fully that you have producers, you have other co-hosts or whatever. So certain topics, if you've seen the games, they would be introduced. Absolutely. However, you don't have to say that much. You talked about, if I watch the Bronny games, we got to talk about it, and Bronny didn't play that well, so we got to talk about it because I saw it. But like at the end of the day, you ain't got to say that much. You ain't got to force the clip. But I've been telling people that all the motherfucking time. It's just I definitely think it's all on him here. I don't think that he got bitched per se. I think LeBron did what 90% of fathers would do. Don't just stop talking about my kid in general. That's what I would be personally as LeBron. I would let the whole world think I'm like soft or whatever. Be like, hey, just stop talking about my kid. Because reality, y'all only talk about him just because he has my last name and shit. Y'all wouldn't even be bothered by any other 54th, 55th, 56th, let alone 60th pick in the draft. But because it's Bronny, everybody's psychoanalyzing a league that they don't watch in the G League. And then you're also talking about when the Lakers are getting blown out and Bronny subs in, how does he perform in that very small sample size that he will have in the Lakers regular season roster?
Can I just say real quick, Jack John, I understand second round picks, 55th picks don't typically get a 4-year deal. Therefore, he earns it by doing shit that you typically wouldn't do as a 55th pick, like go into guard the hot guard as the 55th pick on a night where you're shorthanded. That's the type of shit that you have to do when you get handed an opportunity that most don't. You have to do more. So that's how he goes out there and earns it. Every night where we don't have Gabe Vincent or we're short guards, it's his responsibility to come out there and provide whatever we need him to provide that night, whenever he's called upon. That's the very least he can do to earn the 4-year contract. Now, if you feel that that's not earning it, show me your 4-year contract.
Yeah, I don't have that. I think I might have it, Jack John, but I probably don't have it. There is that video of, Stephen A. talking about LeBron James. This was the media conversation. And then, face of the league conversation. And in the background of that, he's showing Bronny lowlights in the background. It's more than just, criticizing the player. And that's what I don't necessarily like from some of the media that's going on about this situation, is that they're acting as if they are specifically like LeBron is upset because the media is criticizing Bronny. That's not what it is. I mean, he said what it is. He said it's about the it's about
as a father.
As a father. Like he said, it's a as a father conversation. So I don't understand where we're going with this whole, it's the criticism, et cetera, et cetera. Look, we know that the media puts sauce on it, and you have to live and die by that sauce that you put on it, on your topic or whatever. I just seen today a clip of Mario Chalmers' podcast, I believe, and Dwight Howard came on there. And new story, never heard it before. The reason why he got kicked off the Lakers was because he told LeBron, I got it in my hand. Dwight Howard reveals that he was kicked off Lakers after he told LeBron James to get back on defense and stop acting like a bitch. Now, I've heard Dwight tell this story 90 times. I've heard Dwight tell the story as to why he's not on the Lakers 90 times. I promise you, this is the first time I've ever heard him say that I told LeBron James to get back on defense and stop acting like a bench.
Dwight Howard said that?
Dwight Howard said he said that.
Oh, damn.
The last time I heard this story, he said it was because his agent didn't tell him that the Lakers offered him a deal. Like he said, his agent fucked him. So, pause if needed.
Whoa.
So I don't know what it's about with these people putting sauce on the stories, but you gotta live with what happens when you put sauce on the stories. So now Stephen A. Smith is sitting here talking about Draymond doesn't want to talk to me. I'm pretty sure all these other players are upset with him as well. He said that they just don't want to talk to him about this. Yeah, because I can guarantee you, if anybody else came on there and started talking about as a father to you, you would be upset. It don't got nothing to do. If Bronny shot terrible and you criticize him for shooting terrible, fine. If he shot great, then and you talked about him shooting great, that's fine. As a father,
yeah. Someone said it in the chat, like everyone and everything is critiqued. I don't think anyone is saying that Stephen A. Smith can't say what he's saying. It's just, if you're gonna say it, just be prepared for the consequences when the person you're questioning is gonna be at the game that you're going to courtside, and he's gonna see you at halftime and like has the chance to press you. You know what I'm saying? So I will say, like, I'll give Stephen A. credit on this regard. He did say like he's not surprised by the situation. He should have seen it coming, type shit. Pause. But yeah, I mean, you just got to deal with the consequences of the things that you said. He's definitely dealing with it. Now, he does look really sad, but.
Yeah, now he's cutting off.
Year 35.
He's cutting off people. There was a live broadcast, and Bob Myers started talking about LeBron James in that Celtics versus Lakers game, and Stephen A. cut off Bob Myers. You know, he didn't want to talk about LeBron James, which I found was interesting because he's very much a ratings guy. You know, I'll do things for the ratings, but all of a sudden, when you decide, nah, I'm not gonna do that for the ratings.
That's funny what his cop out was. Let's talk about the Celtics. We talk about the Lakers so much. Let's talk about the Celtics and Jason Tatum. All right, bro. Okay.
It feels like we're about to transition. Super sidebar. I don't know which one of you pissed my daughter off, and I'm talking to the core four, but she is looking at she's looking at my screen at one of y'all, and she is fucking growling. I don't know who pissed her off. Y'all might want to apologize. I'm glad my mic is muted. No, because she's not seeing the fact that y'all are back. But
okay.
Oh wait.
They tell her to take them fingers out of her mouth.
It's probably you. She's probably who.
Damo, if somebody said to you as a father, I just don't look. That's what I'm saying. As a
father, what? Where your kids at?
And we all men. We all men. You make a decision and somebody says to you, "Oh, as a man, I wouldn't do that." What you saying? Like, is that not what you saying?
Nah, and I'd be like, as a man, we can talk about this outside. As a man,
as a black man, as a Filipino man, as anything, a man, as a
honestly, anybody in any field that if you hear it right, you heard it right. yeah. I wasn't lying.
It's probably me.
What to say? Even if it was like we sitting here talking to creators. As a YouTuber, shit, I wouldn't. What the fuck wouldn't you do, huh? What wouldn't you do? Like that's automatic disrespect, no matter what we talking about.
Nigga said stop, right? As a YouTuber, stop, bro, stop.
Hey, Bsolz, as a fellow fat nigga, bro, I just wouldn't like. You'd be like, yo, whoa, like
damn, you saying I'm
what's
fat
on your biscuit, my nigga? What's on your biscuit?
I'm a whole ass YouTuber.
Because then when we leave, I'm really gonna ask, like, damn, Brian, so what's up?
Yeah, I'm literally like, if I'm Dalton Canat or something, I'm like, damn, Brian, as a father, how you feel? Like,
matter of fact, yeah, when we in practice, he like, y'all talk on D. I mean, hear this nigga. I know he ain't talking. Bronny, you letting this nigga? Yeah, nah.
Bronny gonna talk to your dad like that? Crazy, not me.
And low key, they be having these conversations like Bronny isn't also like
in the locker room.
Yeah, like they be having these conversations like Bronny ain't right there. Like Bronny's not 10 years old. Like the nigga is on the same roster. Crazy. Probably won't see this for a long time. Hell, maybe in your life again. But it's still objectively wild to just have these conversations like this nigga Bronny isn't at practice He's just like, what the fuck? Like, come on, man.
Last thing we'll talk about before we get on up out of here. In this same conversation, we got some NBA YouTuber beef.
Come on, man.
Come on! What? This is a drama.
The one, the only Flight Michael got upset.
That's the name. I ain't heard that in a minute. I wasn't even trying to think. Dig. I just haven't heard that.
Got mad upset because the Legend of Winning blocked him and also took his whole tweet swag, put it on the Twitter, and that's the tweet that got onto ESPN.
On First Take too now.
On First Take.
I know.
Because I know for a fact it wasn't low because he was streaming during the game. I know this ain't you, man.
So Flight Mike says this dude has no class, steals my video, doesn't give me credit. Is Flight Mike at the game?
Yeah.
Oh, he literally recorded it.
So yeah, this is literally his footage. Somebody who worked for Lowe took bitch or Lowe, maybe himself. I don't know.
So he says this dude has no class, steals my video, doesn't give me credit, then blocks me. I actually really enjoy his content too. Enjoy the impressions, I guess. Comes down and says I've linked his content before too in my videos and credited him despite us not getting along. You don't have to like me, but at least have some class. So I'm guessing, like Bsolz said, this is Michael's original video. Damn, 561K views, no motion. So then Legend of Winning clap back though. Longer video. Oh, can you see it?
And so I posted a video on Twitter, and unfortunately, I did not do my due diligence. I did not do my due diligence and give the proper credit to where it needed to be due. The person, or at least publicly, I did not. The person who video it was the Flight Mike. Flight Mike decided to go out of his way to respond to said events and decided to feel some type of way, which I understand in some capacity, right? I get it, and I'll be man enough to say, hey, man, I should not have done that. I should have given you credit. Before I get into this, I do want to show, even though I didn't say it publicly, privately, there I am to Bleacher Report saying it's yours, to Barstool, to New York Post, and to The Athletic. This dude has no class, steals my videos, doesn't give me credit, then blocks me. I actually really enjoyed his content too. Enjoy the impressions, I guess. First lie. I didn't block you after I stole the video. You've been blocked for years now, 5 years to be exact.
Ooh.
The irony of you saying I have no class, the reason why I have you blocked is because when Kobe passed away, you decided to monetize off his death, you scumbag. That's what you decided to do. You respond to them and say, we don't got to go there, but from the beginning, this guy had some sort of vendetta against me. I have no clue why. I guess they amplified when I started to experience more success than him. When you decided to make money off of Kobe Bryant and his death.
That's true?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely true. I remember that.
Yep. Oh no! I'm saying.
Oh, you're saying that's true.
And let's put a stamp on it. I don't know when this shit happened. Is the Flight Mike in totality bigger than Legend of Winning? I don't know. I don't know the Flight Mike like that. So
I wouldn't necessarily know because
at one point in time, I would say he was, but
it depends on how you like. From a YouTube perspective, he has 2 channels with over 1 million. He's still averaging good numbers. But like from a personality perspective, like I feel like the average person would probably know Low more than Flight Mike.
Influence Low, pure numbers and subscribe count, Flight Mike type shit.
Yeah.
What's the other channel that he has that has?
It's Microphone. Essentially, it's MIKER phone.
Oh, he has a plays channel. He has an
NFL channel. So he has a channel where he does the NBA shit and then an NFL one.
He has a social commentary channel as well.
Yeah, he tried it, I believe, and just stopped.
And then just stopped. Let me show that one real quick. It's no playback, but okay. And then what's the other one?
Microphone, MIKER phone.
I don't know what you just said, so.
Microphone.
Mike.
K. MIKE.
KE. Oh, okay, I see it. Sorry. This one?
That is not it. I don't. I'll put it in topics, man.
I'm about to say, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the hell?
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
That's old school YouTube right there.
Yeah, let's
You rush to YouTube without doing any due diligence, without searching anything whatsoever. So since you don't know, let me go and figure it out. That's what you do. You rush to YouTube, made a video without doing your due diligence, without doing your research, couldn't wait for more information came out. In the process of doing that, not only did you get the information wrong by sitting here saying that Rick Fox was also a part of it, because that was a lot of the misinformation that was there, but you had ads on it. Now later you revealed that I'm not making no money off of it whatsoever. See? But come to find out, the reason why you weren't making ads isn't because you chose to not put ads on it, but because they just copyright claimed the video. That's why. However, ads aside, you rushing to be first to try to make a video about Kobe Bryant's death was disgusting. Now, multiple people in the community address you for this. They told you were wrong. You fought back against it. You were very adamant, like, hey, man, let me explain myself. And then eventually you took the video down and you came out.
Okay, there's another portion of this that I wanted to get into. Because
an athlete, it's a pretty good video here. Ranking his top 24 teammates of all time. I start listening to the video. I'm listening. All right, cool. This is cool. All right, cool. And then I realized, I'm like, oh, man, you sound very coherent. Not to knock you or anything like that. I mean, I stutter, I stumble. I can barely read myself. But you sounded a bit more coherent than normal, to the point where it sounded as if like you were reading off of a script. So that was odd when I heard you have a script. I was like, he really up in the ante right here. Okay, maybe the mistake that he made a couple of months prior got him back to where he needed to be. And I kept hearing what you were saying, and you said a couple of things wrong, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. And you said something about Trevor Ariza or maybe Lamar Odom shooting 40% from three within their time with the Lakers. And I said, that's not true.
Trevor Ariza would be a prototypical 3-and-D player, and he was a huge reason why the Lakers were able to win the championship in 2009. He delivered phenomenal perimeter defense alongside Kobe Bryant, typically taking the assignment of the opposing team's best player, and this freed up Kobe Bryant to do what he does best.
Okay, he's sitting on it, though.
Offense. Trevor always showed up when it mattered. Playoffs, he averaged 11.3 points, 4.2 rebounds, 1.6 steals, and shot 50% from three.
Okay, that's wrong.
Ariza was the prototypical 3-and-D.
All right, so then Lowe discovers that Flight Mike stole some content from like Bleacher Report or something like that. I don't know. I hey, this is too much context. And he basically,
yeah, I was like, all right. But Don, that is fucking crazy though. Like we just talking from our standpoint.
Found out the content wasn't original. He stole the
basically that. But that is crazy though. No cap. So what is it like? How do I feel about that shit?
Yeah, whose side you on, man?
Whose side? I mean, I personally know Low. I don't know.
I want to not be on his side so bad, right? I
don't know, bruh. But then, even if I did know Flight Mike, necessarily outside of just like YouTube status or whatever, I didn't rock with the Kobe thing either. I haven't kept up with him in general. I was like never I had my like 5 NBA YouTubers. I wasn't tapped in with everybody. He just wasn't one of those people that I was tapped into. But I did see that. I ain't rock with that. I don't know what his game is or whatever. Surely he's probably realized he fucked up. I don't know the lore. But nah, do I think that probably a little bit of a tripped out situation to just be like, yeah, man, this clip made it the first take. So yeah, dog, I guess my fame got to you. That concept to me is kind of wild. Like if it didn't make it the first take, we wouldn't be talking. But it did make it the first take, so now it's on some shit. That's where I'm at with it.
I think.
Go ahead.
I think the problem is just. I think even Lowe mentioned it in his rebuttal. Like he takes full accountability, and he probably shouldn't have stole his content. Like he took full accountability on that. Probably should have gave you credit. He still gave him credit privately, but the reason why Lowe was mad was because of the shit afterwards that he was trying to get off.
I like his content.
Yeah, I used to like his content, but like ever since I like blew past him sub-wise, he's just been acting different. Got no class, none of that. So I know a decent amount of people in the replies was talking about, damn, just take accountability. He did. And I think he has the right to address the stuff that Flight Mike was saying after the fact. So
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet because y'all was spitting. Low, you're wrong. Let's be honest. Let's be 100% real here. Let's be 100% honest here. You were the one in the wrong, and you decided to start pointing fingers. You stole the content, and instead of just keeping it at, damn, I shouldn't have did that, it turned into, well, you stole content. Like, come on, gang. Like, what are we doing, bro? We grown, man. Like, Low, do better, bro. You knew better, so you should do better. type shit.
This
Like, I don't
nigga
like nah, man, because I'm looking at the timeline. I'm looking at everybody going that flight. Mike, he had a valid criticism. Like, damn, gang, you ain't gonna link me in Hey, you can take my content in public. You can link me in public. Fuck the privacy. Oh, you linked me in private. They didn't link me, so obviously it didn't matter. Publicly linked me.
Did Lo in the replies like so? Boom, he get the DMs or whatever. Did he not like in the replies just go credits to whatever? Because that's probably some shit.
I think in the replies he never like in his own, because his tweet was the one that went viral, right? I don't think in his own replies he ever said, "Yeah, this is."
Yeah, I'm about to say he could have did.
The only thing in his replies,
the
only thing he did in his replies is dead ass. I remember he revised it now, but I remember he posted it, and then as soon as it went viral, he went around it. This is Lowe's content. This is my content. Like he said that on his account. This is my content, and then deleted it once Fight Mike said something. Like Lo, that's scumbag activity, man. Like that's scumbag activity.
I just don't. I guess my thing is, man, getting this upset about a video from a game where like LeBron James and Stephen A get into it. Who cares? Oh my god!
Yeah, it doesn't do any. Like I kind of alluded to, it just don't do anything for anybody any fucking way. Like the topic wasn't, oh my god, wubby whips. Like you weren't gonna turn that into a video. You weren't gonna like, what was that gonna be? Your viral TikTok? Like it wasn't gonna do anything for your platform, even if you got the views, unless you want to just talk pure dollars. And if you could have found a way to make that topic 10+ minutes, I guess I'm wrong there. If you could have had that footage turn into a 10-minute loop, you got me. But I just don't see how it would trigger me so much so that I would then like kind of be like, yeah, this guy. Kind of classless too.
Well, the reason is because it's not a one-off situation, Sage. Like Lo said, and I'm kind of in the middle of this because Flight Mike got me blocked too after my episode on peer-to-peer, and also my most viewed video on the Bsolz channel, or now Souls and Stages, honestly inspired by the shit that Mike did. But I hit him up privately before. Yeah, I'm deadass. We used to talk because
no, I'm saying like you called him Mike. She was go ahead.
Like during the situation, I DM'd him because I was like, "Damn, this shit is genuinely wrong. What the fuck you did?" While I was making the video, and then he seemed like very apologetic about the situation, so I just didn't include him in the video. But long story short, I know Lo has had a problem with Mike's content for years now. The pod with me being on peer-to-peer definitely reignited some of that, and I think afterwards. Both me and Lo were blocked by Flight Mike, and it's been kind of,
Oh, so this was just brewing in the pot. Oh, then what the fuck we talking about? They just don't like each other. Cool. What are we doing?
Yeah. So
that's all it is. That's
this situation finally arise. Flight Mike feels like it's a situation where he can finally get his little jab in on Lo. This dude's classless. Man, he just jealous of me type shit. And then Lo let it fly.
I thought, yeah. Oh, well, amend everything I was fucking saying. We just yap for 10 minutes. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, these niggas just don't like each other.
Y'all just yap. I knew what the deal was.
You said we was cooking, so which one is it, nigga?
I knew what the deal was. Hey, and Flight Mike, on some real shit, if you see this, listen, gang, if I was you, I'll tell the nigga, drop the low right now, nigga.
Drop the low.
Drop the addy. Low, drop the low, nigga. Like, hey, type shit. Like, fuck all the fuck the tweeting, fuck the videos. This is real now, nigga.
I don't even want to get into like the semantics battle of like, I passed him years ago because I don't know Michael, and I can't, compare his numbers versus like his numbers and all he's done on YouTube versus like Lowe's numbers and all he's done on YouTube. Because I know like the peer-to-peer playback stuff and all this other stuff like that, but I can't do that. I'm just still gonna just double down and. Who gives a fuck about a Twitter clip going viral about LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith getting into it? Like, let that one go. If it was a piece of original content where you really made the video, put the script together, or gave your talking points or whatever, and somebody stole that, even then I'm probably gonna also say make a better video, do like a better title thumbnail, something that only you could do. I probably would still say that. I have no problem with being a content thief. Ain't nobody content original for real. Just you know,
with that, but I hear what you're saying.
Sage, you and not even like not trying to be mean, but just in general, you saying like Neji over Shikamaru is not gonna be something original. So like if a nigga get mad to say like, oh, he stole my whole flow.
Yeah, you have to get real creative to be like a creator type shit. Absolutely. Like I guess low key now I think about it, there was a situation I could like kind of relate to unnecessarily, and this is where I agree with you that why do you give a fuck? Me and Bsolz literally like on command. I think he uploaded it an hour before me. We have a same exact clip go up on Instagram. His up first, his blew up first. Mine was the second one, and it was so notoriously the second one that niggas were commenting, oh, so this is the other point of view. Like literally, if for Souls, I don't know if you remember, it's when the Sparking Zero one. Now, this is where I'm like, why would I care? I didn't even mention the shit to Souls. I don't believe so. I didn't really like shrug my shoulder. Now I'm trying to think, okay, bam, what if Bsolz is a completely random dude? I still don't care. I'm not gonna lie, still don't care. Now I'm like, okay, what if I don't fuck with Bsolz? Oh yeah, this little piece of shit fuck. So that's what I think. They just don't like. I think they just don't like each other. That's it.
Man, fuck all that. Flight Mike, band for band with that nigga low right now.
Oh my,
go band for band. Like, cause he really playing with your, he really putting butter on your biscuit for real, my nigga. Band for band right now, my nigga. Type shit.
I'm trying to find an example, cause like, especially when you get into certain niches, dog, there are so many just quote unquote stolen or copied thumbnail styles, titles, really like whole videos, just one person is doing another. Once you get into like FaZe Rug side of the internet and the testing TikToks and Minecraft and hell, even 2K, like a lot of this shit. Oh, here it is. Testing viral TikTok gadgets. Dog, when I tell y'all, when I was working for the Minecraft dude and he was showing me like the method as to how they do it over there, dog, there's nothing original. So this whole getting upset about this specific bullshit, stop.
Stop. I think just to explain the lore a little bit, I think people do credit Flight Mike and his like insane run early on. Like he's the one that kind of like whatchamacallit, like he made the standard of quality go down a lot within the NBA YouTube space. That's what I give him credit for. Cause like, you know, I'm pretty sure y'all know the OGs.
This nigga Bsolz said, I'm gonna give him credit for making
I'm gonna give him credit
worse.
for being the person that discredited God.
Nigga said, I'm gonna give him credit.
That
He
is
Lil
insane.
Pump. Like,
Yo,
damn, calling nigga Lil Pump is
No,
crazy.
but that's literally what like that was the that's why like a lot of NBA YouTubers or some NBA YouTubers don't like him. Is because he was the guy that like took the clickbaitiness to the next level. He was the guy that was quantity over quality. Before Rebound, I would say.
He inspired Rebound. He was one that shot it.
Yeah, he was the guy that was, you know, in the Kobe situation was a very perfect example. What's just gonna get me the views? You know what I'm saying? Fuck, you know, the integrity of the journalism of what I'm talking about, doing proper research. What's the video that I can do that'll just generate insane views? So that's been the criticism of him throughout the years. I'm just at a space where I think the space has evolved enough where like his success ain't damaging the whole space for real. I feel like. I'm just.
I don't need beef. It don't bother me. I don't bother him. But based on this,
and also I can't control what you do. Like at the end of the day, like what am I gonna do?
Look at this real quick. This is what I was talking about, and it's more. You just have to type in the right thing. Busting viral TikTok gadgets 4 years ago, 28 million views. Scroll to the tippy top of this. FaZe Rug, same title, same thumbnail, essentially 13 million views. They just changed it from it being like a red keyboard to an RGB keyboard. Dog, this shit happen all the time. Let it go. Make a better video. You spending too much time waiting on niggas to give you credit.
I ain't gonna be for niggas stealing shit, but I will say that you have to have the expectation that someone's done it before you, better than you, or is going to mirror what you do. I always say that's how you have to carry yourself. But I ain't gonna be for a nigga stealing the shit. That's whack. But
Man, fuck out of here. If Mr. Beast don't give a fuck about niggas stealing his content, who gives a fuck about your Twitter video of Stephen A. Smith? Fuck, nigga.
nah, and it's
I don't give
also
a
what
fuck.
it's also what
Like,
are we
what?
stealing? Like what are we stealing? Like if somebody's reaction to my reaction blows up, I mean, damn, he reacted harder. I don't fucking I don't care. But if somebody like if I literally spend months, I make a fucking movie, fuck it, and someone just changes the dub, they do like Damo dubs my abridged series and steals the shit, man, fuck you. Man,
I may be thinking too deep, but I know we've had conversations on here too of like NBA creators trying to go mainstream, and this was definitely one of the moments within the space that like if this was your clip went mainstream, like Barstool, you know, like Lo even said that Barstool was hitting him up, fucking New York Post was hitting him up. He ended up being on ESPN, getting credited and all of that. So maybe that's a part of it too. Like, damn, I could have went mainstream type shit, but
Nigga's biggest op took his content and blew up off of it, and we over here like, but why is he mad?
I get why he's mad.
Because that's the other thing too. If I look at the differences in timestamps, and not to really like bore down the conversation, dog, because I don't think that Lo saw this and then put it out exactly at 30 seconds afterwards. Dog, I'm pretty sure there was some time in between these. So then with that being said, I mean, your shit just wasn't going to get picked up by these people. But long story less long, if you're worried about somebody stealing content, because I promise you it's really not that big of a deal. You're not coming up with anything new, creative, innovative. You're so worried about this when you should be worried about making the next big thing. Simple as that. This is a 17-minute difference. Flight Mike posted this on that day at 2:10 a.m. Low posted it at 2:27 a.m. It's a 10-minute difference. You had 10 minutes for people to pick that up. And in the internet time, 10 minutes is a long time. They would have picked it up. Yours just did not get picked up. Let's move on to the next thing. Make a better video, make a better thumbnail, and keep it pushing.
Hey, Mike, I'm going to put this in Marvel Rival terms to make this real simple for you, gang. This is what we like to call creator diff.
Oh my god,
This is just creator diff.
Rivals term. That's
creator diff, man.
That's like arguably Overwatch term.
Hey, and I didn't play that bullshit. I ain't play hero shooters until Marvel threw their name on it. Fuck, nigga. So it's rival term to me. You nerdy ass hero shooting ass niggas. I can't stand. Ooh, can we get the hot takes, please?
I do want to say, because somebody said Hamp said condoning stealing is crazy. Dog, you're gonna wrap your head, and this is just as like a content creator, you're gonna wrap your head around trying to create something new to the point where you're not gonna put anything out. I made a video today about Myron's girlfriend. I'm not the only one who made a video about Myron's girlfriend. I just want to make my better, leave my impression on it, put my own unique spin on it so I can garner the audience that I can garner, capture those people, et cetera, et cetera. But if I sit there all day and say, well, who hasn't talked about what, who hasn't done things just like this, who hasn't had this talking point, I am not going to upload. It's truly just that simple.
But that's not him, though.
And let me say this. If this person has a take that sparks the idea, or they said it a certain way and it gets your ball rolling, there's nothing wrong with putting it in somebody else's stuff. If this is going to enhance your product at the end of the day, there's no problem with doing this exact thing. Cruz, I'm not going to play this video.
I bet it's real funny.
No, it's what's it called? Adapt gave FaZe Rug a YouTube video idea and didn't realize that he had already done it before until he showed him.
I bet it's real fun.
He's just gonna get mine. But Rug has done it. Rug has done like 40,000 videos. He's not worried about that stuff. Sometimes on this side of the internet, on this side of YouTube, and I promise you we're gonna go. Sometimes on this side of the internet, we be worried about stuff that the other side of the internet don't be worried about, and they be having 12-year careers, multi-million views, and they be recycling the same shit, over-exaggerated thumbnails, AI, not scripted or faking content and all this other stuff, and it don't matter over there. And we over here,
But he's not
stole my
harping on it.
bill.
I just feel like you're making it seem like he was just harping on it the whole day and he just stopped creating content. I'm looking like he's still uploading.
No,
Just
I just
wanted to
mean in
call out
general.
this-
I'm just talking about in general. Don't call it out. Don't, what the fuck? Keep moving, nigga. I swear to God, I just keep moving.
Okay.
If you ain't gonna fight about it, is it that serious? Type shit. If you're not about to squabble about it, is it worth talking about? Have that mindset. I think the world be a lot better, bro. Right, baby?
It's a Twitter
type shit.
Fucking keep it pushing. Okay. Super chats, then we can go. Shouts out to Poppy Eli
He's on
for
fire!
$5. Says, make sure y'all leave a 5-star review for LKIB and sipping with souls, gang.
Yes. I'm on audio.
That shit.
And then Quayshawn Hancock
He's on fire!
for $5 says, want to tell if these niggas say like a lot? Check out for that like button move.
I think that's a bar. Like the fucking video, man. Thank you.
I actually don't think we say like a lot.
No, we ain't got the like bug. No, we ain't got that shit.
I don't think we have to go back and see, because I didn't think we cussed a lot until we had that whole saga of who cusses the most, and niggas really went back and watched. If we went back, we probably would find out somebody says like a lot.
Probably me. I probably say that word the most if I had to guess, but
I mean,
I don't think nobody has the white girl. Oh my god, like.
And I didn't want to say. I didn't want to say. No, but I be watching some content creators and their favorite word. What's that? Oh, off of Naruto. Yeah, they would get their word would be like that. Would get them in that gourd for real. Like
jutsu in Naruto, or Naruto specifically. He says all the fucking time.
With that being said, this has been another episode. Subscribe, like, join, follow, super chat, super thanks, gift.
He's on fire.
All those other things. Pause for ad. Okay. Bsolz, say goodbye to the people, man.
Peace out, y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming through. We will see y'all on Thursday.
I'm excited. Damo, say goodbye to the people.
All right, Chaz, being my favorite Midnight Stack, and we will be back tomorrow. First edition of NBA League Pass, hosted by your boy, your one and only Damo. Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays on playback. Go to the Let's Keep It a Buck channel on playback, and y'all can experience all the greatness. That get your hand out your mouth.
I told you. As a father. No, let me stop. as a man, I was just like
NBA Red Zone, man. I'm grateful for the opportunity. Can't wait to get this content out here. I think this is going to be super funny and super fun. Catch y'all tomorrow.
Hot takes. We'll do hot takes Thursday. Jesus Christ. Sage, get out of here. Say something.
Hot take, my room hot. How about that? No, but all shit aside, Chattertrons, you think this was a drama-filled podcast? You know nothing, because following this stream, after I take a shot of water, look at you now. Mama Chat, it's gonna be Bloodline Rules on the TSO Sage Twitch stream. We are going to do the WWE League, maybe do a couple extra shit, check out what the park is. The game dropped. It's not gonna be that much nerd shit. We'll probably watch a anime at the end just to reward it. But yeah, take care, stay blessed. See you then.
We will see you guys Thursday. New videos on my channel every week. Send the clips out, share all that shit.